We must continue. Sorry for that interruption. Battery just more once. Madam Namakunyelo, Namakonet, everything. I really apologize for that. I really apologize. The enemy can try. Another one. Now battery phone just I just switch is here on another one because now we must continue. Grace Ebuka, greetings from here. And one even for here can block one. Agwago m unu a na-akpa afa ndị dị ndụ na-akpọzi n'afa ndị nwụrụ anwụ. Simon Ekpa ihe m ji afịa ana m afụta asị onye nwụrụ anwụ. Anọrọ m afụta asị human being. Mara m ka ya ebe na-ekwu okwu ndị dị ndụ ndị mmadụ apụta na-akpa afa ndị nwụrụ anwụ na una mara na o nwere ife dị iche onye nwụrụ anwụ na onye dị ndụ. Una nọzi na na-eme all those nonsense na ọ dịla mma. This my laptop adịghị adịcha bright enough. That is the problem with it. I'm sure na my voice na put off man. Iya bụ interactive section. Onye chọọ ịbata nwere ike ịbata because achọrọ m ka anyị nwee question and the answer ka anyị kpaa nkata. Onye ọbụla ohere, the link dị there. Onye chọrọ ịbata, ịchọrọ ikwu your opinion. Feel free to come in. Ịchọọ ịkpọ na phone, the number is there to call. You can also call on phone to contribute. Key feature na this PVC and the also ndi Oduduwa. Also ndi Oduduwa. Okay, thank you, Kinsley Stephen. Thank you. And Chooks Okpara, thank you. Thank you, Chinonso Felix. Thank you. Thank you for the response. Ana m ekwe na-ekwusi ike. An Igbo man cannot rule Nigeria. Onye Igbo amachi Nigeria. Because the foundation ndị Igbo, the Igbo leaders lay a foundation not to become a leader. When you lay a foundation not to become a leader, you don't expect yourself to become a leader. Because welcome to the program, Grace.
Mazi, good evening. Mazi.
Nke na-achịkọ onye ke Simon Mponisi.
Otego na keke mere.
Udo na-achị.
Ọkwa ahụ dịcha.
Confirm na ka ị ga-afịa na.
udo dị anyị emerigo ha onwe ife onye iro pụrụ ime ghọtago
Ọ na-agba
ha na-agba mgba n'efu na-aghọta
exactly.
ọrụ maka Biafra abịago
O dere
ghọta
ewu n'ọkụkọ anya na
so
Africa ma ọ na
ihe m chọrọ ikwu na for na the thing since m fụrụ that video as in ahụmadịbere oke kemgbe because some of ndị be anyị ama m ihe na-eme ha n'isi onye na-achọ nnwere onwe should step aside ka anyị nwa na-adị pụtara for it do it and get freedom for our people. If you don't want freedom, step aside. Let us do it. And ndị Igbo need iron hand. For Igbo people, they need strong iron hand before they can understand things. Before ha mata ihe na-emenụ. If you don't watch n'Enugu ebe a sị na a na-eke PVC na-ajụzi Aleke PVC ka onye unu na-evotu ọkwa votu a emewere kemgbe 1990 something 60 years na nothing come out efukwa somebody ji anya ya chukwu uche ya ga-ewerekwe PVC lekata vida okwere m eji nwanne mata na
Ebuka ị ga-ebie nkenke ka because ị na-anyị fụ na iburu ibu so that ka ndị ọzọ nwee ike opinion ya ọ nwekwa ike ọbụna nwere mana
ngwanụ udo dị maazị so ihe m na-ekwu my conclusion abụrụ na ndị be anyị need iron hand so that their stupidity will stop in our water and it's for us not to get Biafra when everything in the zone will finish or the zone will destroy because we are like a sacrifice lamb. Anya were going to anyị chụọ aja Biafra nkwa maka Biafra ga-abịarịrị nwanne so hem na-ekwu dị ajisi ike iwe hardcore despite na imechakwara bịa deviate but thank God kwa Chukwu okike abịa ma ga na-edukwe okay so my conclusion abroad that now we need to remain firm, resolute, and listen to the leadership in our water. So ahead we are almost there in our water.
Okay.
So our people need to listen to the leadership, keep on the instruction. So continue your good work one and the Chukwu okike abịa ma ga-enyere anyị aka anyị enweta Biafra because anyị ataga afụfụ nwanne anyị ataga afụfụ na ndezu n'aka ndezu akwefuru ihe mere sọmọpụ
Ebuka ị ga-anọchere because ọ nwere question chọrọ ịjụ gị ya ụmụ okwu ka ya
ngwa udo
o nwere ebe ị na-aga
ngwa jụọ
mba after ka mụ na ndị ọzọ kpacha anyị ga-anachiete to you
ngwa udo
relax ya dị
anọ m ya
program Jeff Carlos
asị ka m bịa afọ gị na Padova dadị mana emitros up.
Hello
Jeff, can you introduce yourself please?
In Anaheim Nebu.
Your voice now put loud and clear.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm Biafra. Am I him to it on maka ihe PVC according to your topic?
Exactly.
Emma, and to again, I like what I'm that's the leadership basara this no election and no PVC because all na the leadership be no election no PVC week people ejidezi akeba no maka IPOP mezi so kazi mmanụ to ụwa niile hụrụ ihe mere nu today and mụ ga akwadokwanụ that leadership ga ka onye ọbụla ga-emepe ọnụ na-ekwu no election no PVC onye ha support onye ha like IPOP onye wụ the enemy of IPOP maka this 2023 na-abịanụ ka the whole, even our governor, even our ex, even our ihe niile Igbo ji biri ka anya ha ga-emepe ha mana that na ihe a Nnamdi Kanu na-ekwu for sense na eziokwu. Ịma ọ ka na-eme ha dịka Nnamdi Kanu just nọ were ndị Igbo na-eme. Ịma ọ ka mma ihe ha mere more like ya too much. Ọ ga-emepe anyị after 2023 ka ị ga-ahụ Nnamdi Kanu ụdịrị followers ọ ga-enwe ọ ga-adị too much. So ebe ahụ ka m chọrọ ikwudebe okwu m na I'm very happy ihe ha mere na Lagos today.
Exactly. Thank you, my brother, because before mbido kwasị m na ndị happy ka DOS the leadership ndị stance onwe ha, because before ha ga-asị no IPOB cause ihe kpatara vote.
Thank you.
Because now I love it when the leadership just take themselves out. Can ndị Igbo?
Thank you.
Thank you. Vote. Can ndị Igbo nwoke ihe dị ka ha malebe that their vote ga-ebulu ha.
Thank you.
How Nigeria ga-eji treat ha.
Thank you.
So I really appreciate the role they play.
Distant, they are distant, exactly.
Exactly.
Yes.
Because ihe men na Lagos now, my brother. Obu na Lagos, mbu almost a Christian, and we see them like brother. Can treat an Igbo man this way.
Like that. Yes.
What will happen to our people in the north?
Okay.
What of our people in the north or should that or actually make campaign against Atiku in the north? What will be the
effect? Yes.
Because Ige ahụ ishi ahụ wee malụ ka nshi.
Exactly, brother, exactly. I mean, ewepụrụ the leadership aka mgbe ha pụtara kwuo ya that onye ọbụla ga-ekwunu that no election, no PVC, na onye ahụ esoghị. So ewepụrụ m aka for that na ihe ha mere na Lagos today will complete eye open to everyone.
Exactly.
I'm very happy.
Thank you for your contribution, because I can wide the discussion. So Kaibia to Obumneke Obi, welcome to the program. What do you have to say about it? Introduce yourself. Are you there? You mute yourself or mute yourself.
Okay, MAP, good evening. Good evening
from here.
All right, because you can now about this here to election na PVC asị. You could be say na otam no na anam the falan na akpọ gị na, so anam the falan na current trainer, so I believe na because ota na ụsọ afọ ebe a na, believe me, ndị mmadụ na ndị youth na nọgo na south east na ejikerigo na ka ha bịa tụọ vote a. Ha echekwanụ na vote a na-atụ every time na our vote adị akaụntụ. Ịma na typical Igbo man ọ na-ara ha ichefu ihe. Ha echefugo ihe mere ndị Igbo na mgbe aha a na-ekwu Atiku Obi. Articulated na ha echefuo ka ya si mee na nke Lagos a ga-etu votu ewere tọọsụ chụọ onye ọbụla eburubara bọọsụ na pụọ. Ịma ndị Igbo ama m emela ihe ọ na-ala ya ahụ ichefu ihe. So ihe mekwa ha na ama m ihe gwa ha na Peter Obi na-aga iwu election na amadị m ka ha si eche ya eche. Agadị m ka ama m ihe gwa ha na Peter Obi na-aga iwu election. But na Peter Obi is the best candidate among them all. Of a truth, all standing out among them. But among them all, Peter Obi ga-eti welu LP ebe party. Ọ na-aga compete ọ na-aga ebe ime campaign. Ọ nakwa ya na-aga ugwu Awụsa na sị ha ọba ime campaign. Ndị Awụsa were kwutu sef wute chụọ ya. Ọ dịka ọsọ a ga-enye ebe a sef ọman like ya. But ndị Igbo, ị na-agwa ndị Igbo ihe a, ndị Igbo ama m ndị Igbo anyị nwa ha na-akarị use sentiment and emotion eme ihe. Ị na-agwa ha, let's face the reality. Peter Obi should support IPOB. Anyị nweta Biafra, ọ ga-adịrị easy. Ihe ahụ ọsọ tụrụ ọchị ime ndizi omela anyị ebe a na Biafra, because at least ọ okwenye ka ọ dị expose, ọ dị experience. Ị ga na CV ya, na the man, ịma ngụrụ akwụkwọ, ọ gụrụ akwụkwọ ọfụma. O kwesịrị, okay, example na this ọhaneze ndị ochi, ọkwa ha sị na all the whole political party in Nigeria must produce onye Igbo as their candidate. If not, na a ga-abụ onye ọnụ na ha ga-adụ Israel this and that. Nwanne echi gara aga ha kwadịkwazie na ọkwadị ihe ha kwuru ha chọkwazi vice ndị egbuo n'anyị kefụrụ ndị anyị kpọrọ our so-called elders ndị egbuo n'anyị they want to make ndị ahụ slave ndị Fulani forever and ever and otu akọ ga-adịkwa n'ime ndụ ha ebe ọ na ha sị na ihe ọma adịghị ha mma ugbu a na-ekwuru Peter Obi ka ọ ga-esi ewu na election a Peter Obi na-aga kros ọ na-aga kros dị ugwu dị egwu and ugbu ahụ INEC mara ha onye isi onye Hausa itibanyesi ya Fulani ha niile gbuo from A to Z Fulani and Hausa ka Peter Obi ga-esi ewu na election a onye nna-ajụ but ụfọdụ ebe ha a na-egbu onwe ha PVC so I like m ihe a ndị isi kwuru today okwu onwe ha ka ha kwere ndị Igbo ka ha tụọ ya achọrọ ya ha tụgodi ya maka ọ na ha tụ ya na enybara ma egbo IPOB against so ha tụgodi nke then after this one amakwazi na ihe Nnamdi Kanu na-ekwu before ọ bụ eziokwu ka ọ wasị MEP alike program gị yoda ka ntị asị ka mmetụ ọnụ n'okwu
now because my brother, thank you for this your contribution. The number to call and let us have a roundtable talk. Any an Igbo man, a one Nigeria list. Ngabia kowalu mo ne Peter Obi ngeju ebutela anyị Igbo presidency because achọmịma ka Labour Party nnenwelo structure ngeju ewin almighty PDP.
Nkwa ego all the issue. Enwere ego ana-ama aka.
Okay. Carlos want to say something.
Hello. Go
ahead.
Okay, thank you. Emma, come go a short. Come one Nigerian kewe eziokwu. I can hold this 2023. And I get to election. When I give win this election with Atiku. Nda usa pachago nkata. On the Atiku na give win election. Then after Atiku chichara election, it was now. Na ndị Northern na he create go their own party which is NNPP. So after Atiku, ihe Buhari merugba na Buhari just not destroy ya APC. Then after he get taking lead now ga PDP 2023 Atiku. Then after Atiku chichara now, the whole he ga watch is now after Atiku chichara gba na the whole Northern in a name neku. Okay, the whole Northern now Galafezina party Kwankwaso. Eba kanga usazi owa hazi. So mba uzi the whole South ihe niile onwezuko onye ga-enwe n'ọnụ na Nigeria. O ta ka ha si plan ya. So ihe niile a na-ekwu maka election. Ọ maka anyị aga ka Peter Obi ga try because iwo inegu na-ekwu okwu self na-ekwu that Labour Party that party ahụ no onwe onye ma that party ordinary even Abga self ngalenu this NNPP aka web nke Kwankwaso aka wepụtara day before yesterday ka bịa hụ the whole crowd nọ there ịma mgbe ha na-eme their own presidential aspirant ịhụ crowd nọ there mgbe ndị Abga na-eme nke ha ịhụ crowd nọ there then mgbe ndị Labour na-eme nke ha ịhụ crowd nọ there mgbe ndị APC na-eme nke ha ịhụ crowd nọ there mgbe ndị PDP na-eme nke ha just to show you that ihe niile ahụ Buhari just not destroy ya APC. Then after this 2023 Atiku na get take over which is PDP. Then after Atiku ihe niile ga alafa jizazi na NNPP uno down Kwankwaso. So that can see plan here. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Before Ngana chatted to our brother, we have a caller on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp, can you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Okay, my brother.
And before you go ahead, the topic the topic is not only on PVC. If you have anything to say about Gumi of Idu, bring it on. We discuss all the whole thing here. So,
okay, my brother. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. We thank you all for standing for the truth and standing firm for what our people are passing through. Before I start, I give all respect to all the DOS members for standing strong for our leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. May God bless them all. We respect them. We cherish them.
You see?
This message have gone to our IPOB leadership also. I appreciate the way they keep calm, watching the fools to play their roles. And let this message, any location will live in Lagos, listen to this, my voice. You know that whatever happened in Lagos, those people that say that they're in Alaba, they have already signed their death warrant to Fulani and the whole jihadist.
Exactly.
Nobody. You see, let those people living in Lagos understand this language. Nobody from IPOB will ever consign anything happen to our people in Lagos. They have shown us their stand. We have been doing our sit at homes, our Heroes Remembrance Day. These people have never stand for one day with us. Never. But all of them, even in their market, they come out announcing to go for PVC.
They announced total lockdown.
Total lockdown. What the language they use? Total lockdown. In another person's land, total lockdown. In somebody, they still even said it, but Yoruba. You know, our people always like to play well one game that is they love with everybody. But Yoruba, but the Fulani, everybody that is staying in our market should go and do PVC that will pray. They will bury their families. So all my statements today on that Alaba market is, my brother, they have shown us that they are supporting Fulani terrorists, and we will also support Fulani to do with them. They have seen the terrorists that is around Lagos. Let them wait to see what will happen to them. We always help them to use their video to forward our march to Biafran freedom. That is one. And two, for the Gumi, Samuel Ekpa and Chiamaka Ajere lead many people in our mama, burn our biggest market in our junction, burn it down. Burn it down. My brother, many families die for this. And two, our people is not happy. We swallow it, waiting. And I want to ask anybody, can anybody tell us what is good that this native daughter of Gumi did to Biafrans? If he's not sharing the nakedness of Nelly, can anybody tell me something else that good from that Gumi native daughter? Nothing else, have you?
Nothing. A native daughter that killed a newborn baby is working with Simon Ekpa, and he is telling you that he is killing in that area.
My brother. So if Simon Ekpa can be praising somebody that killed newborn baby, native doctor that killed newborn baby, praising him is a good man, he's a very strong man, he's a good person. My brother, I ask Simon Ekpa again. If Simon Ekpa can come online and say to us that Nelly is the evil, he sold our leader, I think our leader is not sold this 2022.
No.
So if our leader is not sold in this 2022, what is Simon Ekpa business with Nelly during 2021 and 2022? Can he tell us?
Very, 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 very important question. I have been asking that question. Did Nelly sold our leader alone?
Thank you.
If the answer is no, who and who work with Nelly in selling of our leader? Very simple question. Simon need to give answer.
Thank you. And if Nelly sold our leader 2021, that means everybody that work with Nelly through 2021 sold our leader.
Exactly.
Because someone else make a comment. He said that some of the members of GOS is among. My brother, can someone else tell us that they saw that our leader Sakinelli? No. No. They didn't show that our leader Sakinelli. No. Our GOS noticed that Nelly and their group showed our leader. And they sack her. And someone else said, no, that is not good to sack her. That's what I asked Simon. Which year did Nelly show our leader? If you can tell us, we can take it from there. But he can never say that. And the Simon else, only him knows the native daughter, only him knows the family of the native daughter, only him knows when he buy the car and everything. And we asked Simon Ekpa before, because only Simon Ekpa know who showed Nelly, the native daughter. We never know the person.
Okay.
And the native Simon Ekpa also tell us more about the group in Upper Pilot with the dude that showed our leader. They have never tell us, no one. No one. And my brother, did you know somebody that sacked somebody?
No, because sacking of Nelly shows that DOS is not under a spell. Right on, my brother.
Okay, my brother, let me tell you one thing again. This plan of native daughter was arranged by Nelly with the politician and the Simon Ekpa. Okay? Nelly started this plan with the DOS, let them bring their nakedness. So go for Babalawo. GOS said, no, God forbid, we sack you. If you watch Simon program, he said that Nelly is doing everything, going far to release our leaders. Someone can never tell us that far Nelly goes.
Yes.
They have never tell us. So anybody supporting Simon Ekpa, and to also Simon Ekpa, she show us those men. Our leader created ESN. He showed us the video of ESN. Can Simon Ekpa show us the video of his men?
Yes. These are deep
He can never do that.
questions.
My brother, there's many reasons that show Simon Ekpa is a criminal and a terrorist working for who?
Fulani Caliphate.
For Fulani terrorists. My brother, there is some people that are supporting Simon Ekpa, my brother, who I go through their pages, my brother. Many of them are APC. Pay Simon Ekpa money to dislike IPOD. And another point I want to make before I go, my brother. Can somebody, the character of Nelly and the Simon Ekpa, who do you think that in character shows that who want to take over from our leader?
Oh, Simon Ekpa.
My brother, so who is tying somebody down is Simon Ekpa? Because our DOS is our leader have already read them high position. Eh? So our DOS is not jealous about
to help alleviate the difficulty many Liberians have had to go through in the last few
position. Because Nigerian government have worked so many years to destroy IPOB leadership, but Simon Ekpa correct the contract to destroy IPOB leadership. And to whoever they're doing with Simon Ekpa must go down with him or her together. My brother, thank you. We are watching everything playing.
Thank you.
We are not shaking. My brother, we don't already found our way to warrant you. But what I'm asking for money, bring your men out so that they will die with us. Don't be hiding. Bring it up. Let me see you and face you. Thank you, my brother. More blessings.
Thank you and remain
Keep it
blessed. Thank you and remain blessed. Thank you. We have another caller. Our brother there is a lot of questions our brother raised here. Can you bring your men out so that we will know your men? Caller on WhatsApp, greetings from here.
MLP, evening. I'm Marty John from UK.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so just a few things there, MLP. You know, your topic today about this our youth that are stupid going to get voters card and selling their future. My suggestion is maybe it's about time we in diaspora we stop sending them this small handout we are giving them, that they will go and eat if you drink beer and forget their future. And the thing is, you know these things, when they produce their future, when you come back to that Biafra land, they are the ones that will be coming after you. Chairman, nothing for your boys. If you go and wash car, after paying for your car wash, somebody will still come and meet you. Chairman, nothing for your boys, bless me. If you go to a restaurant and eat food, after paying for your food, as you are moving out the door, somebody will come and still meet you. The one where they open the door, Chairman, nothing for your boys. So it's about time, maybe we should stop sending them this small money we are giving them so that they can wake up and sit up. It's becoming too much. How can people just forget their future because you see 10,000 naira, 5,000 naira every 4 years? The politician will come and deceive you. You will spend 7 years in school, in university. Then after spending 6-7 years in university, when if you're a woman, when you don't sleep for another 2-3 years in the afternoon, you go stand for main road, they do a shower, say na us girls. If na boy, if you go carry keke, the highest thing you go do, you carry keke high purchase. Some of them go carry gun, enter street to go to rob people. So these people are very stupid in their own way. One guy made a comment earlier, say maybe they need iron hand. Maybe they need iron hand. They need something to wake them up from this their dreamland they are dreaming. You know? So maybe we should think about to strategize. Stop giving them this small money. Some people are doing 3 jobs, 2 jobs. You know, sending them money, they will go and use it and drink and smoke. 2 weeks later, they call you again. Then now, this is your time to stay away from this stupid politics. Stay away from this stupid politics. They will not do it. So that's number one. Then secondly, I think the second or the third caller made a very valuable point. You see, something about this DOS that people don't understand. Our people always say, God doesn't make mistakes. And I say, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu don't make mistakes. He put these people in place. He knew the people he chose. He's a good strategist. And these people that he's working with, you see the way they abstain from making any comment about this election thing. Because if they had involved themselves into it, because all the Biafra, Igbo politicians will fail again, as they have been failing. And when they fail, they must look for a scapegoat. Do you know who is that scapegoat? IPOB.
Exactly.
That is where they will put the blame. So now, if you see how the DOS did their job, so now at the end of the day, they will fail. After when their eyes open, they will have nobody to blame but themselves. The ones who still have small brain will now maybe think, oh, it's time to join this movement, though. Because for us, we have seen that them politicians, nothing for them in that contraption called Nigeria. I don't know how many times these people, something will happen to them, they will learn. Sometimes I begin to wonder, you know, are they really human beings? Or is there any other thing that is inside them except human brain? So my brother, I don't understand that, you know. So DOS, I said kudos to them. These guys are, you know, when Gumi of Idu, the Pono pilot, when he sits there and be talking, calling DOS, criminals, this and that. This guy don't even know the caliber of people in that DOS. If he knew, I'm telling you, he will bury his head in shame. Did you listen to Zulumike's question and answer or interaction on the 28th of last month? Did you see how intelligent that man spoke, my brother? I never, you know, that was the first time I sat down and listened to him from beginning to the end of the program. You see intellectual, you see great strategies, people who their brain is working, you know, and then you wonder, ask yourself, why is this guy calling these men criminals? What is wrong with this Simon? You know, I don't not understand. So, my brother, let us sometimes when DOS make decision, people should just not be emotional. Wait, there's a reason why they see so many things me and you and others Biafrans don't see. I'm telling you the truth. I've been following the way the decisions they make. Watch what unfolded in Anambra election, you know, and then this 2023 again. You can see that these men, they know what they are doing. They know what they are doing. So, my brother, in terms of Ugomi's problem, that is his problem. But if you watch, I'm only angry because that guy has caused a lot of havoc. So sometimes people will say, oh, stop mentioning his name. Can't you broadcast without mentioning Simon? Why can't you fight Fulani? But Fulani is inside Simon. He's the Fulani we are fighting. You cannot fight outside Fulani without the one. They have to kill the Fulani inside the first before you go to the external one. So if you watch Samp's master interview today, you can ask him question. You can see what he said, how many people this guy and Nelly Obebo have murdered. I was shocked. I've known that, but my brother, if you have time,
I will go and listen to the program. I will go because I will try and listen to it.
Listen, he said these guys have caused havoc, and the Nelly Obebo is 100%. You know, Akajo 4-1 of Iboland now. You know he doesn't. You know his prophet. He said there are 4 people. Yes, he said there are 4 people, and the Simon. He said Simon. No 80%, nearly 100% involved. Simon is 80-85%. So, Martin, let me not take most of your time. So, we are watching. The topic today is very, very interesting. Our youth is trying to give them a kick on the backside by stop sending all these small handouts we are giving them. Maybe they will wisen up.
Brother, thank you for your wonderful contribution. Thank you, and I'm blessed. Now, let me tell you the truth of these issues that is going out. Before I will come back to you, Jeff Carlos, let me just give me 1 minute of your time, please. There is a guy here, John Ifani. You said you want to come in, and what you wrote here, you said, I want to call and support PVC registration because if the referendum is fixed, Igbos also will need the PVC to vote. We need to wisen up. You know, when an ignorant speak, it will show everywhere. You will notice it everywhere. In referendum, how can you need a PVC for a referendum? So I will not tell you anything. I'll just wish if you can call in so that you will be able to face MAP one-on-one, and you will bring out that thing you have in your brain so that the world will listen how intelligent or how intellectual you are, the wisdom you have. In other words, without wasting time on you, I'm waiting for your call, John Ifani, or you click the link to join in so that we will see you one-on-one. In other words, let me just chip something for the youth. Our youth, you don't need to kick them again because the leadership have already put them where they belong. Why nobody should kick them? We don't need to attack them because if you check my previous short video, I have already bombarded them on the reason why you don't need PVC. But since they choose, the IPOB leadership have already kicked them. Let us watch how the Igbo youth will face the Fulani youth, how the Igbo youth will face the Oduduwa youth, and they defeat Oduduwa youth, defeat a Fulani youth, and they make Peter Obi the governor. After the election, you don't need to tell any person again to come out that you don't know where you are going. So on this note, let's because believe you me, the same youth that is campaigning for PVC will get the PVC and use it to vote for Tinubu. The same youth that is shouting for PVC will use it to vote for Atiku because of money, because of a male appointment, because our people don't know what is politics. Politics is what you gain, not who you love. As bullion van have not started though. If Tinubu can bring out bullion van for Buhari, who is not a Yoruba man, who is not a son of Tinubu, now it is Tinubu's turn. How much P2B gets to compare with Tinubu? People are saying P2B is a billionaire, P2B is a billionaire. So you want to compare P2B money with Atiku money? You want to compare P2B money with Tinubu money? They tell you these men are controlling Nigerian money. So let me, Jeff, you have something to say, please.
Yeah, the problem is this: our people don't understand the game, because even P2B is just that he want to just go there because he even himself, if he want to, okay, ọwụ na P2B chọrọ ịgwa onwe ya eziokwu, ọ ma na onwe ebe o ji azụ aga, maka otu Tinubu n'ugbu a na and Atiku. So these two people were to halawa Muslim. Abia na Nigeria, Muslim have the highest population more than Christian. So for myself in the just no, because they person support time Yoruba no, they didn't support us. So Kezi can get them with the vote. Only the Oto P2B no, but maybe P2B want to stand with that our five states. Or maybe P2B want to Masim Kuo, able wiki into some levels. That our 5 states. Apart from that, brother, just forget it. That Peter God just not no. God test because that party and Labour Party and worry one day man that party. There is all no about to go to PDP Nubana or APC. Those big men are not there. You got that. Ebike asize ka akwa there, but ebe ahụ ọgọrọ nwụna kedu name si nọ there, ka onye ma nọ there. Kedu onye ji ni party and win ordinary councillor. Ihe ahụ ihe ga na-echeck. Gata so for nya just not ka ọ bịa megharịkwa, but after this 2023 ka ndị Igbo ga-amata that ihe Nnamdi Kanu na-ekwu since that Biafra ha ịma ugbu a ọ ka na-eme ha somehow, but after 2023 that's called Mehananya womb. I will be him to
Dalo. On this note, I will welcome our brother on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp, you are welcome to the program. Tell us who you are and what do you have to say about it.
Maazị Achebe Paul.
Ndewo.
I'm Ifeanyi Chukwu. Ndewo Maazị.
Ndewo.
Maazị ọ bụ achọ m contribute la ife mere ife gbasara iwe ife awe na-atọ n'ihe ọnwa. What I want to say. I like what happened today in Lagos. Even the time I see it, I hit my head on the ground. I say, may God bless these guys who do that. I know these people. I know all of them. Mostly that one who come to market to start to say sit at home, the ring is bell. I'll send my brother, and I'm going to ask him questions. Well, maybe this week so I know all of them, and I like what happened today. What happened today has proved all the whole people are jumping around, fooling themselves. They have cleared for their eyes. P2B and his followers, I think they have watched the video where they cut from 79 to 100. I think they have seen this video.
Exactly.
They have watched it. They do their PVC. After their PVC, later they will count from 79 to 100.
At that point,
So,
they will count after 7 million, they will count 100 million.
So this one now is a small thing. They just give you a little info. That time reach, even it's not going to be any camera. No camera, no video. So people they just Peter Obi already know he cannot go anywhere. He just deceive himself. Because one guy from PDP said Peter Obi is a stingy man. That's why Peter Obi don't want to spend. Peter Obi know what he's doing. He know he cannot win. He cannot, let me say it, any woman or say Biafra man cannot be president in that country. It doesn't matter. How you will jump around. After every they put you in senator. In Senate, you just go to take your bribe, they say your people. So I like what happened today in Lagos. I really like it. And they have said themselves, Fulani, mark this thing I told you today. Today is 9 June 2022. You see that market, that people where they put their feet at home in other people's country, in other people's land, they are going to burn that market very soon. They are going to come attack. Mark this day. This I told you now, mark it.
Exactly.
Market, there is going to happen.
And another thing, Mazi.
They have to buy market from Fulani.
Mazi.
Yeah.
Another thing, when you send your brother, please make sure that he make a live interview so that we will hear from him. And I would love to have the video because it will go a very long way. So that we will have the brain of that.
But for the Layadeba, so if you make Amri, Atomotara, about Buduatom, the road Talo Quested. Emma, Apola, I feel leadership with that who are not blame one of the Juron, who are okay, Alana. My former country, Island, sometimes rule have both 5 and 6. Even when you go to more people down who wrote to myself or down, wherever you're singing corner. But don't know a plan or to plan and Jima. Now just to lay full away. Marvin, then I can't to vote of any time and go. Poblan gay Western PV Twitter. I told the only ban in the land, even the PV. If I am a few on way with your warning. Clear to the warning.
Okay.
Even whatever I get up, and then I get what result. Don't they for my war, but I get can't be gone. Up on Dugu. Ngaba mbonde kenki akwandugu ndeke nano enwe wono so I just live for even no brand na mere ban sa wona na PVC okula gire somo oke froko okula ge maso oke frongo we na land okula ge baso but I didn't make me but all I give me ogi me okula ge bo for If not from my case, I potra as like you PVC. If you do laka, the time I did duty, if you let them down with laka, if you tell me put he goes out. Also, no, we give you, and what I order, everything I give you. If you do laka, all the power is very urgent to get, but I'm out.
Mazi, try around the up.
There are going to getting my going if that in Malakiland, more I like a pastor because we can also what you every lamb I send my daddy to your column, but I see your corporate after me and only do it. Last what would be a second I see your one of Kotia or Grandi. If the lamb I say, David took a boy and take it. Then the Serama people can go on the paper or go to a and when you see Mawatia, you are from me, who pay me phone. So, young on the way I get this in our land. Boyo, Onyo and Onoa, and the oil be buried. Or attack. It's ya by the Samoa. So, all attack, Otipa, or get it all and call it, or I'm getting graga. This guy is a confirmed foolish criminal. And let me call it now foolish criminal. This guy, first one, this guy said, you know the time the after we come. This one first lie. This guy said, Martin and the candidate did not come to court on the 16th of February 2022. Yeah. No, 16th of February 2022. This guy said that Martin and the candidate did not come to court. That is second lie. This guy says he's going to zoo called Nigeria on the 15th of May. On the 15th of May, 2022. Where he said all the whole position, he said he's going. Did he go to that place? The answer is no. This guy says he's going to meet North Korea president Kim Jong-un or Kim Jong-un to viral it. This guy, if you start to count this lie, this guy is lie. This camera now they are talking about, I told you last time talking about camera. Maazị Chikedozie have announced this camera for a long time. I've announced this camera. Talk about it. And they are doing it. It's not everybody because he cannot tell your enemy, I'm going to come and meet you. Fulani may attack. Fulani cannot come and tell you, we are coming here today. What we are doing is the result. That's what Fulani is doing. This guy goes there, they give his enemy. This guy is a confirmed fool. This Pono commander. Pono commander, you know how to do it. Even good, they have to go meet. They are greeting for the name you are giving this Pono commander. I spoke to the name is always to fit him. This guy is a confirmed criminal. And then let them ask him why you know they take interview, why you know they grab people interview.
Okay.
If you say he's a man, why can't you open call, ask people to call in and ask questions?
Okay.
Why you know the answer? Why you know they take interview to answer questions?
Because then you know the question people will ask any day,
because
unless I know watch the program live.
If what is a liar, people go to ask him that people asking that thing. So all this is and another thing. This one is picture and this guy plan all these things. All these things is the channel of people would also one lab around. I don't want. Matiferi the problem neli ma agunwa maya ono bla wa kola wale we pro ife ba tra neli wa po ife neli ma ife neli we bo fun mi le emere nku afu mi le ma ko mada bo so agunwa bo ni ase wo funu la di ti ajojo nda apo ya ke jo ya oni me oga be ban o de ge ban evidence also na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu did not come to court. And they asked him why he said they cannot take order from Maazị Nnamdi Kanu again. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu dikere anokwaku na-eju ọnụ tata mmiri atakpala anya ụmụnye ọmụrụ dị mma lọọ Chineke mee tupu ndị Maazị na m hapụyala nga onye achọ imekpara ya onye isi onye isi. And another thing, akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ Ijele enwe follower Maazị abịala asị nsọ Ijele na-akọ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na-eme temere onwe follower. So all those things, ndị iro Maazị Nnamdi Kanu and ndị iro POP and ndị iro Biafra ga-ebu follower ya and onwe mgbe a ga-eji meta man niile otu asị dị. So
daalụ Maazị
amara m a na-eme mbịa onye ọbụla support ya ịbịa gaa ifo nwere Facebook ya ka ime Facebook ya cheke ge Fulani ndawebo Fulani and ndị ụka Fulani and ndị ụka ọrụ ndị nọ na ngọ agwa gị eziokwu just banye gị ya ama post bụ anything about Biafra na Facebook Maazị ndewo
nwa Chineke makwalụ gị ya malụ gị ma ndewo. When you listen to Gumi of Idu, before I baptize Simon and give him that Gumi of Idu, I study him and every of his character. We have another caller here. Welcome to the program. Hello, welcome to the program.
How are you?
I'm fine. Good evening from here.
Good evening. Yeah. Oh God, Zoo is a stupid country. Zoo. Can you imagine the man that got the highest vote of APC? He couldn't raise the flag up.
My sister, please, can you introduce yourself?
Oh, I'm Nneka from London, actually.
Okay, so, thank you.
Yeah. Could you imagine the person that won APC candidate couldn't raise the flag up? And you can see some useless youth supporting the old fool. And you can see that these people, Nigeria is gone forever, totally gone. They are totally gone forever.
Exactly.
So, how can a man that is having Parkinson's disease, that has stroke, that is urinating his pants or urinating his pants, that the brain is not intact, that is demented, that has dementia. So how can such man rule some people that say that they are intellectual? That's why our teacher call them intellectual. Because they don't have brain. How can, and you see some of our footballers, last time our footballers, both Kano, one called Taribo West, and what is the name of the other guy? Okocha, whatever. Went to visit this guy. You can see how damaged the brain of the youth of the zoo have gone. Their brains have damaged. I'm telling you the truth. I don't get it. Because it's not part of it, it's not part of what we are talking about. We're not talking about CVC. We are not interested in CVC, but we are trying to tell them that zoo is destroyed, cannot be repaired.
My sister,
we are trying to tell them.
My sister, do you know what I was thinking when I watched that very video? Imagine Buhari is helping Tinubu to hold flag.
Can you imagine?
and the hand was shaking like this. Buhari is holding both Tinubu and all of them. And I was, caller from the zoo. Let's hear from the caller, because any direct call, we always cut a WhatsApp call. Hello, go ahead.
Yeah, I can hear you now. He cannot even hold the stick of the flag. He couldn't hold it. And now the old man, which is not even old, which means that man, Buhari that is there, you can see he's the one holding the flag for him. And in future, if he's going to be alive, can't you see that Nigeria cannot be repaired? It cannot be repaired at all. So we're just trying to tell them that Nigeria is not working. So there's no need of this stupid PVC. And then people that is thinking maybe they are supporting people. Have you remembered, have you forgotten so quickly, during whatever, it's in 1999 or whatever, that they didn't allow you to vote in Lagos State? They deprived you from voting.
It will repeat itself again this time around. I don't pick unknown callers.
You don't. Yes, so it means that you people don't remember anything.
My sister, let's leave the APC PVC issue. There is one issue I would love you to use 2 minutes or 1 minute to address. What do you have to say about Gumi of Idu coming out to tell us that he is under a spell and he done everything he acted before? He do that. He did all these things because he was under a spell. Now he's still doing the same thing that he have done in the past. What do you have to say about these scenarios?
Okay, is this a Paul freedom fighter?
Commander of Nelly's skirt.
Oh my God. He's not even a smart criminal anyway. The only thing I can tell him is that he gave, I heard you when you say you're going to go and listen to Samson Master interview. Because he gave, are you listening to me, ma'am?
Exactly, go ahead.
Yeah, he gave, because Samson Master, when he shared the news of Nelly Ofebu, he said that he was, because the first one, he said he was on doing undercover. So after that, again, he came up again that he's under a spell. You know, when you are a liar, it's not that different, but if you're a liar and a smart liar, that's the way you be somehow consistent.
Exactly.
Somehow. But because the spirit of Biafra, the people he has killed, because let me tell you, this and Nelly knows what he too was doing as well. Nelly knew what he was doing, and he knew what Nelly was doing. Yeah, two of them, they knew each other. Yeah? So, now, when there was a problem between two of them, which is money and the leadership, who is going to be, because what that guy wants, right from time, even from the time our leader was outside, he wants to be a leader, and this is Agboro. This guy is Agboro. He's nothing. That guy is nothing, because the people who are following him, I don't even understand what those people. I don't know whether they are eating from their hands or they are breathing from their hands. Because how can such person be eating? Because the guy is not consistent at all, and the spirit of people he has killed is pushing him up and down. So now he told us he was doing undercover. The next thing he said is you're under spell. If you are doing undercover, we are not supposed to be attacking the leadership. You're supposed to be following the person, dancing with you, whatever the person is doing with you. Dancing, to understand, following the person, being smart about it in order to get fun. Just like Sinasa stayed with Nelly for hours, according to Nelly, and got some facts from her, before Sinasa got annoyed with her. Which means the number of the member of EOS was under the spell of Nelly, because immediately they expelled Nelly. Because he was saying that everybody, the EOS, was under spell. So if he wasn't under spell, he wasn't under cover, he opened his eyes to do whatever he wants to do, because he wants to take over the leadership. And there's something I want people to remember. I know you don't believe in church and you don't believe in prophets, but whether you like it or not, we still have good prophets, actually. I still remember in 2000, and I think it's 2020, 2020, yeah, when this guy, they call Major Prophet, who that somebody wants to take over. That time our leader was still outside. If somebody wants to fight, he took over the leadership of IPOB. He said that it was so tough, but at the end of the day, that the IPOB stood. That was around 2020. That time our leader was still outside. So, this guy is lying from his feet. He wasn't under spell, he was under. He knows what Nelly was doing, and then he knew what he was doing. Two of them, they were working hand in hand, because when he got at the root of this Nelly, Samson Master condemned it.
Exactly.
But he said that you are telling Nelly to come and confess, that you too, you have to come and confess.
I have said it.
You knew something about it. And this experiment gave Samson Master an ultimatum of 7 days to come and confess or whatever. And because Samson Master came out the following day, not even 7 days, when he saw the victim, he came out immediately. Then he came out, he was still insisting, telling him he needs to come and confess that he knew what happened to our leader. He knew a lot of things that if Nelly, because somebody said it in your program, that Nelly knew 100%, but Simon knew 85% of the kidnapping of our leader. And they were 4. One is in Kenya, Simon and Nelly and another woman. He said is not going to say any other thing more. He said Simon should not send anybody to shoot him. Simon should not send anybody to shoot him. So what he's going to do that he's giving Simon automatically to come and apologize to Biafra and apologize to Mazi Nantikan because he knew what happened to our leader. What am I trying to say? I'm trying to tell you that Simon knew and he still know what he did. He wasn't under spell. He wasn't doing only undercover at all.
He knows what he is doing.
A criminal, a liar, a killer, a criminal, a liar, everything hateful you can think of. And look at it. Before, he always come out every Sunday wearing this white stupid garment he normally wear and be ringing bell. How can you see him coming out again? He doesn't come out again. That was what he was using to deceive Biafra at that time. And people who believe in too much in church and who is carried away with their stupid belief and all these things, who that are easily carried away. They don't have vision of their own to think. You always come out that time, and he and that is small child will be ringing bells, praying, singing. How many times in all these days have you seen Simon coming out every Sunday to pray? Because he was seeking for opportunity to gain popularity from Biafra. And this Simon is talking a lot of times. Listen, let me tell you, it's not that some people are not talking. Some people are not talking. Simon knew that he knows what happened to our leader. Simon knows what happened to our leader. And Simon and Nelly, he knows if they get our people back home, like, for example, for them to be gathered, they will be gathering people, giving them money, just exactly what the politicians are doing, because you remember that the Nigerian government has tried to destroy IPOB, and they couldn't, and they came in this way. Simon came in form of Nigeria into IPOB, and he's not a member of IPOB, but because our leader gave him that opportunity, and which is not the only person that our leader said they should listen to. The thing that our leader has done in his platform, how foolish our people can be with the laws they have for our leader. You understand? It's only Simon. Why can't we listen to Wasofia? Why can't we listen to Wasofia and follow her with Simon? Why can't we follow Wasofia? Because our leader recommended that we should listen to Wasofia Swab. Our leader recommended that we should listen to Efe. Why didn't we follow Efe when Efe was accusing our leader, our DOM? Why didn't we follow Efe? Why didn't we follow this Ife Togala now that is doing a lot of nonsense, making kai? So why don't we follow her? So we did only Simon that our leader called, not only Simon. But I know that Simon and Nelly, they have done a lot of evil together, They have done a lot of juju, but the spirit of Biafra protected the US. The spirit of Biafra protected the wife of our leader. The spirit of Biafra protected all the family members of our leader because he's actually now. And someone, you better come out and confess. And nobody's going to forgive you. But you better come out now and confess. Because whatever that happened to them is going to be faithful to what is going to happen to you.
You say, because
people have done a lot of things. These people have done a lot of bad things. I am telling you, man, these people have done a lot of things. They knew quite well that they did a lot of things back in that time. They pay a lot of people money. They pay a lot of people that are promising 10 million. They are promising some people 30 million, depending on the position you have. Where did they get all this money from? Where did they get all this money from, man? Why would they be promising the member of USS 30 million? Where did they get it from? Is he going to say that he didn't know that they told somebody for them to pay 30 million to that person? He knew. And is he going to say that he didn't know that they promised somebody 10 billion. He knew. When the assignment, they knew that they called the woman in the Asaba, the woman did in Asaba, to contact some people. They knew. So all this nonsense he's doing, the more he delays, the more he endanger his life. You better come and confess. Come and confess. Confess because you knew. Forget all this was
my sister, you can use 1 minute to round up so that other people can speak.
Anyway,
you have really carried me away.
Yes. Are you okay?
Go ahead, round up. Yes, go ahead, round up.
Okay, I'm not so sorry. You said that whether Simon, what are you going to say about this thing? You go to a set of criminal. Simon is a porn freedom fighter. He's a porn freedom fighter. So you can see the kind of people like this other scholars said, Udele. Udele has followers. So don't bother, we are not bothered about people that are following Simon because there are PDC people that are following Simon. Simon is organized, Simon is Nigerian government. They came to decide IPOB, they came too late because we have overcome them. So you better come and confess because Abba against here.
Dalo, thank you very much for your wonderful contribution. I really enjoy it. Thank you. And remain blessed.
Thank you.
Now, welcome to the program, Mmadu Biafra TV. Before I give the platform, let me address our sister Ejiro's comment. Sister Ejiro wrote here, he gave Sample Master because he did the same with a traditional workhead. He is trying to intimidate people with his native daughter's friend. Now, what Ejiro wrote here is 100% correct. But to be honest, traditional workhead, you cannot threaten traditional workhead. I know traditional workhead 100%. What you need to do with traditional workhead, he is here in Europe. Just send him 50 euro or 100 euro. He can say anything you want him to say. If you want traditional workhead now to be dancing MAP every morning, I will just send him 200 euro. It is not cost. To buy traditional workhead is like to buy a beer in Germany. And as people, people that lives in Germany knows that beer costs nothing. Water is more higher than beer. So traditional workhead is like nobody can threaten that one. Give him 1 naira, he will talk rubbish all the time. So that one is like a barbing salon chair. Anywhere you turn and there you will go. So don't take it. Sample Master is a man I respect and is a true prophet. So and like our sister said, let Simon Ekpa come out and confess. Only that will save him. When I will be making my program, I will say let him confess. Those who love Gumi of Idu should tell him to confess because every crime Gumi of Idu is accusing Nelly of, 2 of them committed it. And when they learn that the spirit of Biafra will rise, 2 of them will collect water. Let me stop it here and hear from our brother, Mazi, Biafra TV.
Good evening from here, MAP. Good evening, fellow Biafrans. Good morning, afternoon, irrespective of your time zone. My name is Madu Biafra TV, Mazi Chinenye. MAP, you are talking about, let me just jump into Simon Ekpa's issue because that's not the reason why I'm here. Simon Ekpa, anybody who is saying that, anybody who is believing that there is even a spell, that person is hallucinating. Why I'm saying this is that I don't expect any spell casted by any Dibia from the zoo to fly all the way to Finland or wherever they expected the spell to go to. So anybody who is believing that there was any spell even casted to anybody that is working, I don't think that person is part of what we are doing, because since I've been on this earth, there are certain things I will believe, and there are many things that I would never believe. Simon Ekpa and Nelly, I keep insisting, they are working together. Even up till now, they are working together. What they are having is a disagreement. And for the fact that money is still going to be coming in or rolling in from the people who sent them, they will keep lying low. Because as far as I believe that the people who sent Nelly Ofegu and the people who sent Simon Ekpa, after this nude picture shenanigan, they have called Nelly Ofegu and settled her and told her to pipe low. I'm sure that they have called her to tell her, oh, calm down, reduce your pressure, because with what is going on now, everybody would expect that Nelly Ofegu will burst out and give this man fire to fire, bomber to bomber. But Abi, we have all seen now where it landed. A shameful, spiritual, foolish harlot that lives in America. For the fact that she's an harlot does not warrant anybody to post her nudity without her consent. If it was Nelly Ofegu who posted that thing, oh, my brother, we will share it. I never shared that thing because it was not from her. That means it is a blackmail. And I don't know why someone is still walking around Finland till today. I believe that everything Simon Ekpa, all the addresses Simon Ekpa has posted in on every of his platform, even the address he's using for his politics, they are fake. That is why it's difficult for you to trace him. Everything he's doing is fake. People who know him in Finland don't know where he lives. They only see him on occasions. I believe that certainly, because he knows he's a crook, a notorious criminal. You see, they don't have a particular spot. Achon Heba, Alaeba, Achon Heba, Alaeba. They don't have shame. So in the area of Simon Ekpa telling people that he was under a spell, he's just trying to do what they call damage control, which is what Nelly Ofegu is also trying to do. They are trying to do damage control to be able to know people who are still following them after that mistake. Because if you notice, after he posted that picture on his Twitter handle, when people started attacking him that how can you do this, how can you do that, you hear when he said, when he now changed it, that he was not the one who brought the picture. I started asking, is it the Dibia that use your hand and open your phone or your laptop and posted that thing on your Twitter handle? Because he wanted to divert attention. Now, for him to gain that ground very well, to convince people further that he was not the one who posted it, he shared that link to that pictures to some of his gullible followers on WhatsApp, and they splitted the video, the picture everywhere. You are muted, Mazi. You are muted.
See what happened there. When how the picture started circulating is that Simon sent the picture to Madam Azoka.
Okay.
Then Madam Azoka now post the picture on Umuada's group.
Wow.
So from that Umuada group, then Umuada Kesazienya Nelly.
That is why I was saying that everything Simon Ekpa is doing then with those women, they planned it. They've discussed that thing backdoor before they came on media to talk about it.
Exactly.
That is why when they were talking, if you watch them very well, they were talking as people who were told something to say. None of them were talking as if they know what transpired.
If you observe the other rabbit called Ifi Onwubiko, you will see that there is a time where she reached and she forgot everything they told her. And then Azoka stepped in.
Even Madam Amarewa put her hand like this and she was listening. Later, we didn't see her face again. They all know, they didn't have anything about it.
in terms of why Nelly is not giving Simon Ekpa woto, it's very simple. You know, like here in Europe, if Nelly is not afraid of what she has done, what Nelly need to do is to approach any lawyer, even if not charge and pay lawyer.
Yes.
The least she can collect from Simon Ekpa is $10 million.
Yes.
The minimum, because sharing someone's ordinary picture without his consent is an offense. Then sharing somebody's, making somebody's private part to become public part is a total unacceptable in here in Europe. You can go to life jail because of it. So Nelly knows that if he takes Simon to court, automatically she will collect that money from Nelly. Then there will be a confession. And that confession, why, if you watch, Simon have not exposed Nelly. Simon has not said one thing that Nelly does in betraying of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The reason is that some of them will say Simon is exposing Nelly. The question I ask them is this: what have Simon said that Nelly did in selling of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Have Simon exposed how Nelly betrayed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Who Nelly worked with? All these things, Simon has not done all those things. Nelly knows that if you take Simon to court, automatically the real truth will come out because they have not said the real truth. And when that real truth come out, even their wife will stone them to death.
Yes.
Unless their wife is evil as they are.
As they are.
Because all of them are evil. All of them, they're planning together. Before I go further, we have a radical media warrior here. My bro, I greet you, radical media warrior. Let me welcome you to the program and hear from you. The mic is yours. Go ahead. Radical media warrior, are you there? Oh, we lost him. Let me bring him back. Radical media warrior. I think. Okay.
Can you hear me, Mazi?
Loud and clear. Go ahead.
Uhuruchoma Mazi Achabe Paul. I greet you. With my comrade Biafra, Madu Biafra TV. Good evening, brother.
Mazi, I greet you.
Good evening. Thank you. Good evening, Biafrans all over the world. Good evening, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Good evening, DOS. Good evening, IPOB worldwide. And we never forget to say good evening to Simon Ekpa, Gumi of Idu, the latest porn star, the award-winning porn star. Yeah, the award-winning porn star. He just won that title just a few days ago. I said to you, good evening, Simon, and congratulations on your award. Mazi, I don't have anything to do with the Simon, the latest porn star. Let me just go to the main thing. Yeah. Come Ghana, be here with that. I'm going about Mana, the only thing may put away just only can so that and Simon and Keta. Only now, you hand down on the same game. But only by POB, or maybe not just the Totago from my POB. A way film about their group. You can't so that one day it lower than animal. Yeah. So about PVC, African Candyman America or Sa. I one video follow. I think I'm more the best in them for. More up like a mail. Is it in all the Lagos? Lagos. One man, one idiot, I go very, very hungry man. Abunye bell, when we go 5,000 Kenya, Ganako. See me total lockdown. This idiot to could go well. See me lockdown na Biafra land. Or say release the land they can. I could go bello, but on a BBC, cockle bell, so had you with the BBC, now game with total lockdown. Never gave another man's land. So that is the reason we can able steady. Maybe an age and if for this generation, any greater maybe part of them. This is the most foolish generation ever. If for this particular generation, anime will steady. You need to carry maybe 10 or 11 centuries ago. By now, man, all these four people. Or maybe we'll delay to open and does to chapel. We came. I'm a stadium. Because even now, this generation, if for this generation, if for this generation, even now for now, I'm going to
Mazi, the reason that we are caring at this generation, Buna, can say go this generation because imagine how go naked hugging at this generation. That means generation in Kige meet is the worse than this because Nika got pitos, ya pitos, ya puputezi, and the keka future on the Yadazia Gadi. Imagine now next logi in a place Gumi of you do a name Rianwa. Then na people like you are not around. People like Madu Biafra are not around. People like Karagod are not around. People like Gina Ebi, Gina are not around. People like Dos, C. Ifani, IPOB are not around. Imagine ye Gumi Yeji Obulo people were men. So don't regret for the reason that you kegi here. Or imagine Chuno Sofeli is another. Then imagine ye Gumi of Idu, Nelly of Idu, and Keziah of Idu. Imagine what they will be used, they will turn our people into. Imagine after Katon to those people were the Amotaziegi.
For this generation. This is over 60 or 50 years now. The same thing that the people of those generations today. Because if they didn't betray us during those times or those days of Odumegwu Ojukwu, I don't think we would be talking about people of this generation anymore. So I think every generation has its difficulties, and then they have their betrayer, the people who are set there to betray the movement or whatever they are doing. Even if we don't, God forbid that we don't succeed, the next generation, in fact, I think it will be, they will be even, like Achebe said, they will be worse than what you are seeing now, because now we are in the 21st century. There is technology everywhere. Now, in the next generations, maybe after 50 years, there will be advanced technology. You see? So wherever you find yourself, the reason why, there is a reason why you are in this generation, and you have to find it, discover it, and do your best to make sure that with this life, because you don't have too long to live. Mazi, continue.
Yeah, thank you. Sometimes not like this, I'm telling you about the truth. The way our people say behave, the great Igbos, the brain behind every successful thing they will know. Go to the whole world, everywhere development hand of Igbo people, Biafrans, Mudaka Hanime, Ebo Soyabo. Man, half of that day, Buddha. How many that apply that is wisdom? If you take a fast, because the corrobos in the Buane, na honor the whole world. No, I mean, listen. Ofunyes na Martin and the Ghana were great leader. No, go any help, man. Oh, no, go any help, man. They put too much.
Andy,
That man will be. Sometimes I'm not like this. Nature about the kind of load this man will be. Organ work, mentally, no physically. Organ work, go deliver from mental slavery. No, go deliver from physical slavery. Man, the man actually support ya. We know me. What you know? Why not even apply common sense? When man this man not around. Why? Unuga collide within the yellow. They want that one man here. Just you know, ndị anyị na ha chọrọ ka mere ha ntụziaka referendum ka mụ na ebe ha kwụ na Naijiria na ha ghọtazi ha na-eme ihe akịtọ izide onwere ọka nke ọgọkwụwọ unu ga-atọta nwa mmadụ na unu na-agbazi anyị go and get your PVC, go and get your PVC before you know it. I think na people are resign from PDP na nzie Labour Party ka ihe gbasara m no resign ọ chọrọ ya hapụ ihe na ndị nwunye na ka ihe gbasara m. Now, for now, I got PVC, no people busy, no people busy. Enough from the money, enough. That you need money, you need animal complete. It's even now. Labour Party. Mazi. I'm not
why not?
It's even a Labour Party. Well, the magic. More than the magic. Page, when the people, PDP. Or APC. Ọ bụrụkwa na ihe akwụkwọ na ebe akwụkwọ Animal Kingdom which you know. Ọ bụrụkwa na normal place even ọ bụrụ na normal place ọ fịara arụ na America kịta bụ all two party ka ha nwere ndị ha ji were aba na seat. Na ịchọzi ịgba nkịta na Peter Obi ga-ejezi nata ọchịchị nata ndị APC and ndị PDP. Meanwhile, ị na-asị na ga-abụ president of the zoo. O nwere ihe iji n'aka. O nwere ihe iji eyi ndị opponent dịgo egwu. Nothing. O nwere ihe unu ji ụdị ọbụrụ machapụta ụmụanyị mapụtara si nwa ya ebo president igbo prezidenti. Ogbonna ya ọnụ so ị na-azụ na-ameriri si na igbo prezidenti machapụta. Ọ na-eme okorocha machapụta si na igbo prezidenti. Onwe ihe unu ji n'aka nothing. Onwe ihe unu ji eterete ndị ilo unu. Ndị obodo ndị unu nwere Boko Haram, fa nwere bandit, nwee swap. Kedu ihe mkpe ha nwere? Na ọcha n'ime ọfịa anyị na-analụ ọda from the same people unu na ha na-azọ the seat, which is Fulanis. Now, unu kparịzi aka jee ka unu jee nata ha ọchịchị. How is it possible? Buhari gwara ọnụ ụdị ọnụ ji eri amala wee gwa ụnụ na ọ bụ na owe na baboons and the monkeys ọbara ga-abụ everywhere na ha ga-aṅụ ọbara were mebekwa ọnụ o ji eri ji eri ede azụmede onye na-eri ede ọnụ ji ọnụ chai tiri ndị Awụsa nke a na-agba mmiri were wow the whole world on live camera si ha attack on Boko Haram is an attack on the north. Ụnụ na-afịa ọ na-eme ọ na-egosi na ọha nwe Boko Haram no ha nwa na sponsor very openly were kwa na-eme threatening na-afịa ha nọ na-eme attack ị na-afịkwa na ọ na-eme but ụnụ kịta onwe nke ụnụ nwere IPOB ụnụ gosi iji were jazz ihu ga-anọ n'akụkụ were na-eyi ndị opponent ụjọ ụnụ jee koradi abụdị ndị opponent ụnụ si na ha bụ terrorist. Okay, for Igbo politicians, ndị a bụ the most foolish people I know n'ụwa. All of them are not. Onweghị ndị dara iberibe ndị adam. Ịma na sometimes ndị mmadụ asị gị ha gụrụ n'akwụkwọ, ọ gụrụ n'akwụkwọ, ọ jere ọdọ mgba ma o nwere nke a ọga ọkọ nwee degree from here toro n'eluigwe inwe common sense nwere ada agụta na akwụkwọ. Common sense bụ all nature. So these people na-abịa na-ekele emu na ha akụrụ akwụkwọ just ịpụta na nature anaghị just more sense na-apụrụ onwe because ọ bụrụ na inwe common sense akwụkwọ ịgụrụ onwe is nothing to me. Ịpụta ndị gụrụ akwụkwọ ụfọdụ pụta ebe a some of our Igbo people pụta ewere ịgụ akwụkwọ na-eme some people insult na ịgụ ha akwụkwọ na ngụrụ akwụkwọ. Ọ bụ onye nwe ọrụ ọ gụtara akwụkwọ onwe ọrụ ma ọ pụta ori ya na-akparị gị sị na ọ gụrụ akwụkwọ. Can you see how gullible our people are? Can we
Oh yeah, na. Ọ bụ lezienu ndị gụrụ akwụkwọ fọrọ nke a na just na-eme campaign ka ndị mmadụ na-achọ PVC as if they don't know that the PVC will not work. Let me just do a quick analysis on this population of Nigeria. If with the way the political parties have divided themselves, now we have Wazo and Bia. Do you think that with the division, do you think that even if everybody decides to vote for their candidates, what is the probability that they win in that presidency? Because forget that that population of Indibo, half of them are in diaspora. At least 1/3 of them are in the north. And let me tell you, they will never vote for Oniwo because for them to be alive in the north and stay safe, they have to vote for a northerner. Those who know Lagos State or those who know Alande Yoruba, you have seen the outcome today. That's why I've been fighting against this PVC thing. It is a scam for another slavery for 8 years. Lagos State people, today they didn't give them access to do their PVC. And even if they do it, there must be a threat that you must vote for Tinubu. So I was in the non-Alibo now. And those people that Peter Obi, those that are left, when they are killing them, they didn't remember. Dave Umahi and the rest of them, they have killed at least, if not 30% of Biafran youth, left the old people, if not 30% of Biafran youth. How many of them now will openly come out and vote for them in peace? They already know that the East Igbo presidency is dead on arrival, but they will not back off and support this struggle because of the hatred they have for themselves.
Sorry. Okay, from that, if Igbo politicians, can't you go Igbo politicians? Nda, you may from that on a butcher. Nda kita akari ekwensu. Amaz me be nda no nda akari ekwensu for her like this or point down. Because ha ga pegu ekwensu by rank. Mbo nda evil people. Continue.
Onye nka wofu Oke Bakasi. All of them, I will have time and do a program for all of them. I will be bringing their pictures one after the other because you people that are following them, you need to open your eyes and have sense because you are following them because you love what they are doing on social media as celebrities and this, but you are not using your sense to follow them. The same way you are following Gumi of Idu today. You are not using your sense to follow him to know to know that he's not in track and he's not doing anything for your favor. This is what these celebrities are doing. P Square or Peter has done his own. All the celebrities have collected their at least 10 million naira to use their platform and promote PVC registration. Now,
to promote what happens after to promote terrorism? To promote terrorism.
Yes, to promote failure, killing, and more terrorism. If at the end of the day now, this PVC, whatever succeeds with them, they don't care what happens to you next because they already have money to board a flight. You that is watching right now, do you have money to fly from Nigeria? Away from Nigeria? Do you have money to run away when the thing starts? Many of them have their family. This William that came, he arrived from, I don't know, where, either Dubai or UK. He just came to Nigeria a few days ago because he wants to come and promote PVC. After that, also, you will go and vote. They don't care who they put there. Even with the stage of this primary election that have been taking place now, with the state of it now, this is time for them to even back off completely because they should have seen the handwriting on the wall. Maz, let me leave you, please. Continue.
Now, in addition to what Madu Biafra TV just analyzed here now, you know, like you said, the Wazobia. It's not just Wazobia. The question you will ask yourself now is this. Who will Peter Obi pick as the vice president?
Oh, no, no.
And what is the capacity of the person to compare to Kwankwaso and Atiku in the north? Now, if Atiku if Atiku pick Emeka Ihedioha now, do you know that the followers of Emeka Ihedioha will vote for Atiku?
Yes.
And because Igbos are foolish, to be honest.
They are smart in dividing them, but they don't know what they are. In fact,
sorry to use the word.
Imana some Igbo state enweghị any vote. Only Ebonyi State bụ ndị nwere highest. Ha nwere 39 delegates, win 38. Now, some other states, including Anambra, enweghị any vote. Ebee ka vote ha gara? Ajụjụ ka njụ. Ndewo.
Ijona next chairman. Ajụghị kwọtọ. Maazị Achebe go on.
We have a caller on WhatsApp. Let's hear.
Kedu ebe vote ha gara? Ndị na-eje eme presidency ndị ala. Ụmụ anụ ọhịa. Ndị a bụ ejide ndị a. Anwụ ha ọkụ na ndụ. Ndị a bụ ndụ.
Anọ nwere ihe nnụrụ. Anụrụ m na Rochas Okorocha and some other people didn't even get one vote. My question is, where is their own vote? Where do they put their vote? Who do they vote for?
Ofuya ka nna anyị. Ndị comment section ha nyere anyị aka. Onwe onye na-ege ntị, ya biko ya kọọ ya gwa anyị ka o si wee mee. Disqualify ha ka anyị mara ụmụ anụ ọhịa.
We have a caller on WhatsApp. Let's hear from the caller. Caller on WhatsApp, you can go ahead, please.
Thank you.
Network your network is not clear.
But I'm hearing. Can you hear?
We can't continue like this. Your network is too bad. Radical Warrior, you are saying. Okay, let's hear from caller on WhatsApp. Greetings.
I'm here with you. I'm here.
Okay. Caller on WhatsApp. I need the autopilot. You do autopilot to come here and scatter me with question.
Oh, Achebe, why are you doing this now? You know that they don't exist. They don't exist now. How can you be calling the wind to come? They don't exist. Even if they were trying before, they are no more anywhere to be found. They are now in WhatsApp groups. And Simon Ekpa Twitter and they are all under his platforms, waiting for you to come, and then they will fight you. That's all. If they are all Nigerian paid agents, now they are fighting for PVC. Everything Simon Ekpa is even saying now is annoying some of them. Don't you know?
Look at them, foolish people. They are fighting volunteer forces. Look at them, foolish people. Tomorrow they will not pay you and you not do that work again. But me, I'm doing it on my own, voluntarily. I know how much I spend on data in a week. I know how much, but I continue. I don't even bother. But let's go.
Now, the topic of Gumi of Idu, because there is a lot of things I need to understand in that Gumi of Idu. Because the Gumi of Idu, he hijacked a IPOB website. And after he hijacked that website now, he removed Umweri account from it and he creates his own account. The question I want to ask Umu Gumina is this. What is the name of that account that was created by Gumi of Idu? And who authorized the account? And in which country is that account located? We need to know these things. Because very soon, he will still tell you that he is under the spell of Madam Azuka to create this very one. Since he is under the spell of Nelly to commit other crimes, and he's telling his gullible followers this thing now, on which spell or whatever he is doing this very one he's doing now, or is he under the spell of the native doctor? Now, in this area, Madu Biafra, can you just tell us?
Okay.
Because very important.
You are asking on whose, come again, on whose juju is he doing this fundraising or his account? Come again.
Yes. Like when he kidnap or when he hijack IPOB website under the spell of Nelly. Now he have created accounts. What do you think that he is doing, or is he under the spell of Azoka, or he knows what he's doing?
Like I said before, when you introduced me first, I said anybody believing that in this struggle that there is anything called spell working on Simon Ekpa, that person is just hallucinating, because there is no spell whatsoever. This is just, like I said, it's a statement to use for his damage control that he's trying to do. Whenever he has issues, whenever he has been busted, it's either he brings the women to come and defend him, or he will look for one lie to cover the greatest lie that he lied. So everything he's doing, he's just trying to manipulate his gullible followers. But then, my most concern is on our leadership. I want to believe that they are doing everything possible to indict Simon Ekpa, to apprehend him or even charge him to court. Because number one, Simon Ekpa is not an IPOB member. He is not a coordinator in IPOB. He is not a member of the DOS. He has no special parts in IPOB as an IPOB, maybe auditor or somebody who is very close to the movement. Simon Ekpa is on his own. ESN was formed by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the Directorate of State. ESN the name of ESN is a very unique name that was launched by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now, Simon Ekpa as a criminal can be prosecuted for impersonation, stealing a name that does not belong to him and raising funds. I don't know what is going on. Why that thing? I've not heard anything in that area. Simon Ekpa can be prosecuted for involving that flyer that he did. You see that picture there? It was launched by IPOB. That ESN picture was launched by IPOB. Anywhere you see it, you can prosecute someone who uses that picture for any fraudulent offense. What Simon Ekpa is doing, I don't know whether he's feeling like the DOS or the leadership cannot do anything to him, so therefore he can do anything he likes. Because I remember when this threat of getting him indicted started, he changed his name to ESN. And he started using different pictures for his fundraising. Over the time, he has studied and he believes that nothing will happen. That is why he has now come back. This time, flaunting IPOB's official website, flaunting the pictures of ESN launching, and flaunting the real name of ESN. On that new flyer that he did, everything there is like the real IPOB ESN. There are certain things that people already, apart from the person said, everything there is true. Apart from the person who posted it, everything there is real. So I don't want to say I don't know. I believe that our leadership are taking drastic measures to make sure that Simon Ekpa go in for this, because we have saved it. Majority of us have kept it. We have made screenshots of his posts. We cannot say we don't have evidence to lock this guy up for the next 10 years.
Mado, what I believe,
yes,
sorry to interrupt you in this area. What I believe there is that Simon Ekpa the leadership is too big and also too busy to be talking about Simon Ekpa. And when you watch, there's a lot of court cases our legal team are into. So why we are not bothered about Simon is that there is a underground research I made. I found out that every IPOB hardcore, those that followed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, those that attend IPOB meeting, those that pays IPOB monthly dues, those that paid IPOB levies, all of them are with the leadership of IPOB. So the people who are following Simon, there is only few of them, and the rest are those people who say we want Biafra, but let's go and get PVC first. These are the kind of a group that is following Simon Ekpa. So IPOB leadership will not be going to sue Simon for now, but definitely they will allow him to do everything and conclude. Then he will not face the dance of Surugede. Because going for him now that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not yet out, people, it's like the people will say, okay, we cannot sue other people. Okay, we are going court with this one. But allow Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to come out first, and you will see the red deal. You will see everything. So I don't think going to court now is a solution, and then I will not advise the leadership to go to court because it's like wasting of time.
Yes,
But
he should continue saving the money for us in that case, because that money, all the money he's taking, people who is following him or who are following him should tell him to keep the money down. He should not spend it though, because when the time comes, the days of reckoning shall come. You will pay every 1 naira that was collected from our people, whether you like it or not. I'm sure he doesn't know. You know, he's not a lawyer and he claims he's a lawyer. As a criminal, he feels he can manipulate everybody every time and get away with it. Time shall come when he will look for those people who are pushing him. He will not see them.
He cannot differentiate between Facebook followers and the real followers. He never knew that if something happened to him today, that nobody will come out for protest or to talk about his release. The only highest 3 people will be on Facebook ranting. After they don't rant, maybe 5 people will share it. Don't finish. Ask them when they arrest Rochas, how many people come out to protest? So Simon, although I know that the God of Biafra will deal with him, we have a caller on WhatsApp. Let me hear from the caller. Turn down your listening device, please.
Hello?
Turn down your listening device, please. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay, Mazi, I greet you, especially Mazi MAP, MAP.
Ezioku Bundo.
Achebepo.
Is it Jidofo?
Ezioku Bundo, number 1 of Biafra land.
What they call Jidofo?
Oh, Abu Mazi Jidofo. I had the bro. I like Mazi Madu TV. Ezbo Madu.
Makachi only hit ezigbo point. Nna like ya my program. Madu na abụ for here bụ fire na program. Radical Media Warrior and Madu Biafra. Nwekwala ha na aba na ha ma like ikwu okwu anu ma like ka nneso ha na azụ.
I respect them all honestly. Okay, I respect them all honestly because we are into a freedom fighting and we must not relent. After that, according to religious people, according to their book of law, I say that he that places his hands on a working plow should not look back. Because when you look back, definitely it will surely cut off your hand. And I believe that all the IPOB media warriors are steady looking onto that plow that is working, without looking back. And I must appreciate them for their effort and time, because time is even what's more valuable than sitting there. Yes.
Exactly.
Hello, am I coming out?
Loud and clear. Go
ahead.
Okay. Now, coming to, I don't want to emphasize on the Simon Ekpa issue because their own part has been cleared off. Many people now who can see it has already seen how they were defeated finally. But one thing I want to tell all our people and listeners who are here is that God is really working on the side of IPOB, because this thing happening in Biafra land now and the Sugeria country called Nigeria is another phase of fight to this particular struggle. And why I'm using this analogy and I'm bringing it to us here is that God is really fighting for us that before any fight comes to IPOB, the previous one will die down. When I called her this afternoon, I told her also that before any challenge comes to IPOB, the one we are fighting would have been defeated already, and we face that one squarely. Like what I perceive to me on this PVC issue, I monitor the Enugu state phone at Opera Square, where I stay very well. I'm very listening about that area. You know what I think that really happened is that these schools around the Enugu, in fact, in the meeting I noticed that they did is just all the organizations, small industries and people that have employees, they use that, what they call pull strategy, to pull people out. In the sense that even somebody texted me this afternoon that the madam told her that before the end of this month, they must get PVC or else their salary will not be paid to them. So, and that is the strategy they use also. That Opera Square you see, all those youths, all of them are students of IMC, Institute, Ususatec, Caritas, and Godfrey Okoye, and so on and so forth, at that Enugu. This is how they use, you know, if you study in Nigeria, if you study university level in Nigeria, during the exam, there's something they call student receipt.
Yes.
Or mental receipt. That during that exam period is when if you normally do those payments, that is where they will pull you out to make sure you pay. So that is what I noticed. They use that PVC of 18 to pull all those students out to make sure they come and take their PVC. So in that aspect, I know I'm not encouraging PVC at all, but I know that if they pull people out to come and pick PVC, they will not pull people during the election period to come and vote. You understand? After, if they use PVC to pull people out, they cannot use PVC to pull people out during the election period to come and vote. Now, coming to Lagos issue, I'm very, very much happy today to see that what really transpired in Lagos today. Because, you know, hello, Maz, am I coming out?
Loud and clear.
Yes.
Try to round up.
Okay, no problem. Because, you know, I could remember according to history, the way I heard it then, that when after the war and Igbo people went to chill up the good side of the Lagos and called Ojukwu to come and open it for them, our leader came and told them that and called them Igbo Ewuni. He called them Igbo Ewuni because Igbo Amarife. Now, the short program you made, which I watched you during that time, I think yesterday, is also in line with what happened today. You see our people, they locked down their shops. They did lockdown in Lagos, lockdown that Igbo man cannot do because of Mazen Nanekano. They cannot do because of the killing happening in Biafra land. If you go to Imo State, towards Osuhitokwa, Osumohu, all those places, there's not any single youth there again. If you come to Olu, no single youth. Even my place in Anambra, very close to Imo State, there's not any single youth. But Igbo man who is doing buying and selling in Lagos cannot do it at home for the blood of his people being killed in the land of Biafra land. They cannot do it. But I saw one Bofu who came out in the marketplace, began to rank there that even 17 years old, to the extent that they even said after registration, they will make sure they check people whether they actually did that PVC, and I look at this person and I say, where does this kind of human being come from? So, as God may have it, and God is fighting on the side of Biafra, and God is really involved in this struggle, He disgraced them publicly today. All the plan of Joey Bokwe and those people shouting PVC. Today, I want them, what I'm telling the whole world now is to call any of all those idiot fishermen in that marketplace to also command the whole Igbo they commanded to lock their shop today, to command them to lock their shop and enter luxurious, come back to Igbo land to come and do their PVC. That is what I want everybody who has their contacts to begin to call them. They must do lockdown, maybe 1 week lockdown, and come back to Igbo land and carry their PVC, go back. Because our people are very, 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 very stupid. Very stupid set of people. So, Mazamap, I don't want to take much time because we trained so much, and I was very happy also to see that Yoruba staff stood on their ground to make sure they protect their territory. Those foolish people there who made that thing cannot bring disunity into the unity of Oduduwa and Biafra towards what we are fighting for. But I so much appreciate Yoruba to use their brain to touch Igbo man who thought that he had money, to taught him how to go back to his own home and repair his own home. Only few people can understand it, but those set of people are very foolish set of people, and they must surely pay for it. Anything that happens, whether their life or their property, will pay for it. That's the only thing I'm telling them. Those foolish people. Thank you, Master Repo.
Thank you.
God bless you.
Thank you. Mazi Radical Media. I think we'll be rounding it up here because back at almost 11 on carbon. So I think we have to.
I'm very sorry. I'm not but that, so I'm gonna make video also.
Okay, so what again? So can we Gwande Biafrans and especially IPOB hardcores in this as a closing remark?
Okay, thank you, Mazi.
Yeah, Mazi, thank you.
My fellow hardcores, ndị ma egwu na-akọ, ndị ụbụrụ ha kpakọrọ ọnụ, ndị ụbụrụ ha dị intact, ndị ụbụrụ ha na-arụ ọrụ dịka o kwesịrị, ma tinye ha jisi ike, ha na-ejisi ike kwa ọrụ ha ka ha na-arụ, onwe onye ọzọ ga-emeri gị. Ndị ha jisi ike na-ama na mahadum correct, mana obi ya na-agwa ha.
Eto dike na nke o mewe emekwa ọzọ.
Yes, obi ibe na-agwa ha bụ ha na-atachi mmụọ, ọ na-ata etiti mmụọ, emekwe na-ebele, eme na-ebele. Mụ nwabụ Radical Media Warrior, ana m ekwu ka ọdọ, anyị adịghị eme political correctness, anyị adịghị eme ka alachaba okwu, anyị na-ezuwapụ ya gbam, irrespective of onye dị involved, we don't care onye ọsọ gị bụrụ.
Ị nọrọ na diplomatic.
I'm not romantic, and it wasn't too insulting or not too harsh. But I have a
in my comment section, my mail broker some post or something.
All do the common sense. So we common sense. Everyone is a people say, as a normal human being. On nature. So I'm say, Mmadụ Biafra TV, onye nke m isi ike ị na-agba mbọ. Ife a bụ ọrụ anyị kwetere onwe anyị, onweghị onye bịara ọsị gị na-apụta n'ọrụ a, so onwe ife ndị ilu ga-eme, anyị ga-eru n'isi. And the zoo government, they must leave unconditionally without any useless condition attached to it. He must be unconditionally. I have that job because I am not able to say now because okay, it's women. We give you all that and we follow it up. They must release him as an they can, and they must also grant referendum for Biafran people. They cry. Those are media. And actually, what the force behind, whether British or whether any fucking idiot somewhere. We are going home. We are going home. Also, Umugumi. Odogo na ona brozi mmadụ na ono nozi as subhuman, half a human being, half animal. But from Peter ona agozi a complete animal. Following your Gumi, the latest porn star, award-winning porn star. So, on Zuzu Gabano, because across go to gas on Batara. So we don't need any other. I try to go on Batara. So Gabano, so Gumi, go on at the porn. I actually Maze Map. They're one of the greatest. I can take him.
Indeed.
Come say the by panel.
Dalorine.
Bye bye. Oh,
Dalu. I think Mado Biafra, you need to come back. Okay. This is your network. Amaham network ndi Ghana na network ndi Nigeria nke kaduma. Because although again the iche na hanabo Ghana ke Ghana ka mma na adilom so nwere no na Nigeria nwe ike use StreamYard. That is the main problem. Biafrans and lovers of freedom, as we are waiting for Mado Biafra to come in. Okay, he's already here. Mado Biafra.
Yes, Maz Achebe Paul. I'm back.
Nyanyi, your closing remarks. Your network, Bidogo.
Emmanuel, I don't know. Eba about hell. Eba or hell. So, I want to quickly give my 1 cent back to our people, especially our PVC warriors. Am I coming out, Mazi?
Loud and clear.
PVC warriors, please, have you asked yourself where is the Mazi Ezife or the former governor of Anambra State? What was his name again?
Mazi Ezife, yes.
Yes. Have you looked for him? The answer is no. Have you people looked for what do you call this guy? Rocha Sokorocha now. I thought he's still in police or DSS custody. Or has he been released? The answer is no. Please, so there is no, because
network. On this note, I think I have to wrap it up here, and I greet our IPOB media warriors, especially those on comment section, because when you see them, we know all of them. We know all of them. People like Kara Gold, that one another fire. All this, the only word I want to draw for all these people. Okay, welcome back.
Please, am I back?
Yes, you are back.
Let me quickly do this. There is no room for Igbo presidency in Nigeria. The best thing you people can do is to come back home. With your sense, you that is in Nigeria, you that is in Lagos and in the north, you that is in the north, you that is in Biafra land, have you not noticed that whenever election is coming and registration of PVC is coming, those foreigners from Oduduwa and Fulani, they start going back home. Why? Because they need to go and do their PVC at their hometown, where they can do it legally. Please, am I still coming out, Mazi?
Yes, of course.
Mazi, am I coming out clear?
Yes, go ahead.
I think the network is crazy again. So with the way things are going, you people should leave PVC alone and let PVC leave you alone. Throw all your energy in restoration. Let everybody come together and fight it. With the way you people are still living in another man's land, waiting to be killed before you come back. Come back home now. Come back home now. Come back home now. I'm telling you now, the way that time, telling you people, come back home now and stay at home and let us fight together for the restoration of our own place. There is nothing wrong in fighting for Biafra. We are not spirits. We that are doing all these things, we are not ghosts. We are human beings because we know what we are fighting for. And anybody who is an agitator, any agitator who is hiding under the cover of agitating to converse for PVC and Igbo presidency, like I said before in one of my broadcasts, thunder will fire you and your generation because you are the worst thing that will ever happen to this struggle.
You see?
Any POB or using Biafra agitation to cover up so that you can converse for Peter Obi, God will punish you and your generation. Any pastor, any bishop, any reverend father, that is because you have congregation and you want, after speaking for agitators, after speaking for Biafra, now you now want to convert those people you have won their hearts into this presidential Igbo presidency. God will punish you. God will punish you and take you away from those people. To watch and see what happens. Please, you people should pray for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's release, not the fetish prayer. Pray, not your Jesus Christ prayer. That one doesn't work. Jesus is not part of our ancestor. We know our ancestors. Call them by their names. Odumegwu Ojukwu is our ancestor. Call his name and pray. Tell him to help us continue fighting. Call the name of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's parents and pray. Your prayers will be answered immediately on this struggle. Don't call Jesus. Jesus is not part of our struggle. Jesus is not Biafra. He has never been an Igbo man. He is not a black man, as you people are trying to force him to be a black man. He is a musician or a DJ somewhere in his village, in the white man's land. Until they come and converted him to be a dead man so that people can follow him. Please, use your sense. We have seen that bishop that was kidnapped. He said in his word that he shouted Jesus, nothing happened. He shouted blood of Jesus, nothing happened. That the people who save him are the members of his church. Use your teeth or your tongue and count your teeth. What we are fighting for is for our survival, our life. We are scattered everywhere in the world. That is why we don't have a number anymore. If somebody asks you now how many people are Igbo people, you don't know. All these 70 million we are shouting, we don't know because we don't even know our people who are dead, where they are. Majority of them have left their homes. Mazi, you are rounding up. Let me leave you so that you can round up. God bless you and thank you for bringing me into your program tonight.
Thank you. Thank you and remain blessed. We have Uche here. Welcome to the program. Please, you have a short time because I'm almost rounding up.
Okay, Mazi. I just came in there and I saw you. I was trying to connect for long. Can you tell me just a little bit? What is your preamble or whatever? Do you have a topic?
Yes, this evening I treated on the topic of Igbos collecting the PVC and what is playing around what happened in Lagos, and also the role of Simon Ekpa is playing with Nelly, all those issues, because I am Nelly, Nelly is me, and Nelly is evil, and Nelly is a double agent, all these things. And I have been working with Nelly for more than 9 months, and Nelly is doing everything practical to free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu all of a suddenly. those people you are fighting because they fought Nelly, you now join them to fight Nelly and you disassociate yourself. All these things are the things I discuss, and we discuss on those topics. So I don't know if you can make a choice of an area you can contribute.
Oh, okay. Yes. See, I don't have much time. But I saw a video yesterday when someone was announcing at the Alaba market that they will close down Alaba for our people. Even they are speaking Igbo, so it means that market is Igbos that are there.
Yes.
It's our people.
They are Igbos.
Oh my God. So now, and again, I saw them now. Somebody was saying that they didn't even allow them to take the PBC, that somebody is stoning them or something like that. This is what I saw somewhere.
Yes, I have the video here.
Okay, now, so where is that man that announced for them to go for PBC now? Was he come out to speak, to talk to the people? Nobody sees him, I guess. Nobody sees him again to come out to talk. So what I have been saying on all the programs, I try to get in and talk. Our people, I don't know how long are we going to do our stupidness before we regain our senses. I have been asking them, all the elections that, I don't know how old any of us are, but I know from the time I was born, all the elections that we have been doing in Nigeria, what fruit have we getting from Nigerian government? Whether it's our brother that is Igbo, like P2B and all of them, what have they done for us in our land that will make us now to rally around to buy PBC card or to go and get card to vote again? At this dying minute that we know that the only thing that will save us is Biafra. So why are our people using our young people? I hear our brother, they're talking about the bishops and the leaders of the church. I support him for that. I support what he says. Well, not all, but I know the way where I am. I'm saying if the leaders of our church by this time are still don't get sense that Nigeria cannot work and they're still deceiving our people. All they do, they go to church, they lie down. When a pastor open their hand, they fail. They start falling. Our youth, that's what they're doing. They leave our land, and the Fulanis are everywhere, operating our cassava, cutting it for their cow to eat. Our boys are in one of the chapel, doing going round, falling, getting up in one pastor. So I agree with my brother there. All these church elders, it's time for them to know that they will pay for whatever they are deceiving our people for. You know me. I speak my word, whether it is they take it or not. I don't support this thing they are doing with our young people. They should tell our people the truth. Jesus never tell anybody to become stupid. He when he came to church and find people making business, he beat them out. This is my father's house, don't make this business there. So why can't we learn from him? So I don't have to talk too much. Let them continue what they're doing. They are deceiving our people. They will pay for it. Our people, I'm telling you again, those who are hearing me, I always call home. I had it out with them. Get up. Go and fight for your land. That's the only way. If you leave Fulanis, they will come and kill everybody and you will have nowhere to stay. Those in Lagos, they will pursue you out. You can't know anywhere to go. Your land, somebody is there. Your house, they are living in there. So what will you do? I always say that, my brother. That is where I stand. My bishop, you know me, I always with you. Tell people the truth. Leave them to go and fight with our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and all those who are genuinely fighting for Biafra. That's what I say, my brother. Thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you, and remember blessed. And before you go, you didn't say anything about the Simon and the Nelly. What is your take on that?
Oh, okay. I thought you said I have a little time. Okay. Now,
use a minute or 2 minutes to tell me your own opinion on that.
Okay. Okay. My opinion there is, what I know in this world is that God is not man. If anybody is deceiving us or deceiving anybody, the person there, time will come when that person will face his or her music. Because we will do anything we do as human being, we see what we see, but God sees all. The story about Simon and Nelly of Febu, it has taken a long time. Nobody will know what exactly what is going on. somebody was writing on your page a while ago, and he was saying that he was watching Nsima Owa and Faith and Nelly Ofebu. That voice note that was playing around, that Simon played the other day, why the son of the man was saying that Nelly was gave them the names of people to kill and whatever they buried, and God made them. The man was a good man. He don't want to kill Biafra, so he was playing that voice to Nsima and what is his name? Faith. Mary knows that these people do not understand our language. They don't hear Igbo. So he twisted the whole thing that the boy was saying and told Nsima lies about that voice. That video is there. It is on Facebook. It's on Twitter. There are 4 of them there. So I was saying, now, if Nelly knows that he is true with what he's doing, why is he lying to his group now from what the boy was saying? That is what I ask. So I'm saying about Simon. Simon always say that his hands are clean. I am not with Simon. I'm not with him. I don't know. If his hand is clean, is God will judge him. If his hand is not clean, he will pay for his evil. That is what I say, and that's where I stand. I am not God. I don't know. But whatever anybody do, they will face their music. My brother, that's what I can say.
Thank you, but you know, like all of us, we know what is good and what is bad, and God cannot be the one to tell us what is good and what is bad. And like you all know, judgment comes from man, not from God any longer. Because if judgment comes from God, and then he lived 100 and something years before he died, and he never helped Nigeria one day. Obasanjo is old now; he have enjoyed everything, and after the Ogoni massacre. And Tinubu, you see him now, he's almost going to 90 something, and he want to become president. That is the highest blessing again. God never punish any all those ones. Now, with what have played all along, do you believe that Nelly can commit any crime without Simon involving on that crime? Because with what have played in the past, Simon have said with his mouth that I am Nelly, Nelly is me, and everything he is doing, so he does it with Nelly. And according to in one of his broadcasts where he was addressing Lisa NJ Kanu, he said that Nelly that that you will even defend Nelly. So automatically meaning that he knows everything Nelly have been doing, and he have been in support. And with the video you are just explained, I have the video here, the voice record of the boy. I have listened to it, and Simon actually said that the native daughter is good. Is a good native daughter, that God is using him. How can God be using somebody who killed a newborn baby? And Simon is aware, and Simon is working with such person. Now, with what comes from Simon's mouth, you now, if you're a Christian, because when a Christian saw somebody, you know that this one is not a born again, you go and preach to the person. How will you classify Simon Ekpa with what this thing? Is he innocent of what Nelly is doing, or both of them are in the same pot of soup, or in the same football?
Okay, as I said, what you see, when anything come out on social media, when somebody come out and say something, and at a point you hear the person come out again to to debunk or say this is not true for what was said. I hear when Simon was saying that Nelly is me and I am Nelly. Do not where he said don't, how do you put in it? Wele Nelly Solomon so, wele Madam Bridget Solomon so, wele onya, wele Ejimofo, Ejiakok or whatever Solomon so. Okay.
He never mentioned Ejimako or Ejimofo.
Well, Ejiofo, sorry, Ejiofo.
He never mentioned those any IPOB lawyer. He only said Nelly and Oyibo and Madam.
No, I have heard him say wele Ejiofo Solomon so. When they were calling, I heard
that was the recent after the altercation with Nelly. That is when he made that statement. But before then, he never made such statement. That was
when when they were doing this joint program or whatever, he said that. But what I'm saying now, what I'm
already started attacking him before he made that statement.
What I'm saying, as I hope I remember what I'm saying. I'm saying I heard her saying all that. Now, when he was saying that, I don't know why he said what he said. I was against him because when I call, I talk. So now, when this thing started heating up, the last thing he said the other day is that everybody is saying that he knows what Nelly was doing, which I also believe that he knows. That's why I was angry. And he said that he don't know until he came to know, because he said he cannot attack anybody because of hearsay until he gets convinced that this thing is happened and he has an evidence. You understand? I hear him saying it. It's not a lie that he cannot attack anybody until he gets his evidence. And from what I'm hearing, how he said that until he gets an evidence to attack Nelly, he said it with Ejiro or whatever, one of these days. He cannot attack Nelly until he gets his evidence to attack him. So maybe I'm not supporting him, but I'm saying from what I hear is we have to judge people from what we hear.
Sorry to interrupt you here. Okay, if he cannot attack Nelly according to what you had him say, which evidence did he get by defending Nelly, and which proof is he using to attack those who attack Nelly? Because I will give you an example. When Ndidamaka and Rosemary leveled allegation that Nelly Ofebu embezzled $747,000 US, Simon was quickly to come out to defend Nelly, and they even called those who are Isiaki and illiterate. That's one apart. Also, now I'm coming because I judge person based on what person say. Now, if Simon can defend Nelly, automatically he has a proof of what Nelly is doing. Now, secondly, when Lisa NJ Carlo make a video and say that any man being controlled by a woman cannot give us a freedom, which evidence did Simon have when he now invited Umada to attack Lisa? If he is not part of Nelly and he knows nothing, he could have stepped aside and watched Nelly defend herself of all the allegations. Now, I'm giving you an example because why I'm giving you an example, you are an elderly person. That's why you see me. I don't want to cross my boundary in the area of A. Now, when I made a video about Idu, and I talk about Idu with Ejiro and the Raphael Chiamaka Ajare, which evidence or on what ground did Simon stand to attack me and attack Ejiro and they start fighting us? Why? What did Simon see that make him to start defending Nelly? Which in that area, what do you have to say? Because as you are now, you cannot fight for me, defend me on what you know nothing about.
Yes, I think that that time he said when you mean when you appear on his broadcast? Hello?
I'm hearing.
Do you mean when you appeared on his broadcast?
No. Before I appeared on his broadcast, we have made that program. I hosted that program with Chiamaka Ajare and the Face of Biafra. And the title was The Golden Calf, or Masking the Golden Calf Behind the Do. And after we did that program, which we said that Nelly and Wasofia are the people propagating Idu, and they don't mean well for Biafrans. Simon come out the next day to attack us. And not only that, when I made a video and I said that Nelly is blackmailing Ifeanyi Ejiofor, Simon come out to attack me. I have all this record. If you want, I will play all the record for you. Now, because you are an elder person, I want you to judge and see the truth. Is Simon free from Nelly's crime with all these things you see him do? Because you, as an example, you cannot defend what you know nothing. If Simon cannot attack Nelly because he know nothing about Nelly, automatically he cannot defend Nelly because he knows nothing about Nelly. For Simon to defend Nelly shows that he knows Nelly rich ground. For Simon to take bullet for Nelly, it shows that everything Nelly is doing, Simon is with from 100%, because you cannot just pick a fight and start fighting what you don't know. So
yes, Simon knows. He knows what Nelly was doing. He knows what Nelly was doing because he said that Nelly was working for the restoration. Yes, and for the Biafra restoration. That is what he said, and because he believed that Nelly is working, doing well for Nnamdi Kanu and Biafra. So he said he stand with Nelly. He know that Nelly, what Nelly is doing is good. And not know, well, I may say, we or people like you or those outside who knows the other way and say that Nelly is not doing, what Nelly is doing is not good. Telling him now, Simon, that Nelly is not doing well, he refused to listen to you all because he believed that he cannot act on hearsay until he find the reason. That is what he said. He said until he find the reason that he said.
What is your question? Answering my question. You have to speak like elder as I know you of, and as a Christian.
But what is the question, man? Tell me.
Listen, the question I want to ask you here now is Simon free from Nelly's crime?
Simon will not be free from Nelly's crime. He will not be free from Nelly's crime if he is lying to us. That is where I'm going. If he's not lying, he will not be free. If he's lying, he will face the consequences. That's what I'm saying.
I want you to say it the way it is, because two things is involved here. It's either Nelly and Simon committed the crime together, or Simon is deceiving the whole Biafrans by making Biafrans to believe that Nelly is working. So which one is it?
Okay, put it there from. Okay, I will come. Sorry. Oh, distraction. Okay, as I said, I didn't hear your last word because somebody came to my room.
The question is, if Simon did not commit the crime 100% with Nelly, automatically Simon is deceiving every of his followers, every Biafrans, true or false?
If he didn't commit the crime, he's deceiving us, right? That's what you say?
I'm asking you. So at this point now, why can't you tell Simon to come out and apologize and confess? Because two things is involved. Either he committed the crime with Nelly, or he deceived everybody that is following him. So why can't you, as a follower of Simon, because I know you are 100% follower of Simon. Now, why can't you tell Simon?
So if I am 100% of follower of Simon, so how will I follow you again if that is the case? You see, you judge me.
I have seen people like that, like me. I don't hate person because of his decision. Unless some people can do, but for me, I can listen to somebody and also come for the program. I come as even tomorrow night. If Simon put his link for people to come in, MAP will be there and I will ask him questions. But I know he will be the one to run for his own platform. He will not try it because of he know once he see my face, his mind will be that is there, but he go peace for body. May I use the word? Simon will peace for your own body if you see me for your own program. Because you know that if I ask him 100 questions, he will commit himself 200 times.
So now, as I'm saying, if Simon knows that what he's doing with Nelly, that he knows what he do, and he deceiving us, he should apologize. That is, I agree with that. But where now he stand his ground that he don't know. So what we do about it? Nothing.
You are not a kid, mama. Listen, somebody is working with somebody. Two things is involved. If he don't know what Maz Nelly is doing, automatically he have already committed offense. If he did not lie to Biafra, automatically he committed the same crime with Nelly. Because two things involved. I am working with you. He said that I work with you and we committed one crime, or I did not work with you and I lied to people that I am working with you. These are the issues. Okay, let me just leave you. Let me hear from our sister.
He was working with him because he said that he is working with the women in America. He made it open.
Okay. Can you mention one project Simon is working with Nelly?
Well, he never mentioned anything they are working with. He said so. I repeat what he said, that he's working with them to release our leader. So whatever they're working, he didn't tell us. They didn't tell, or did they tell anybody? I don't know.
Okay, let me hear from our Sister Ejiro. This program, I wanted to close it before this thing. Sister Ejiro, you are welcome to the program.
Yeah, good evening, Maziashi people. Good evening, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom. I've been following up, listening to.
Where?
Is my voice coming out?
Yes, your voice is coming out.
Okay. Yeah, thank you so much for this opportunity. I believe that you ask 2 questions about the election and also Simon Ekpa issue and etc. For the election issue, the issue that rose up in Lagos, seeing our people calling up for sit at home or whatever they're calling up for, that people should go and get their PVC to vote. This shows that they have been seeing everything that is happening in Nigeria. They have been seeing when IPOB, whenever IPOB call for a sit at home, they have been seeing all these things, but they have refused to participate. I could remember vividly where a time when my group, Coastal Region Coalition TV, we made a broadcast and we were asking these questions. Why is it that our brothers, the Igbos who owns businesses in all over Nigeria, why are they not also participating in the sit at home to force other people to observe the sit at home? Because we believe that Igbos are the people holding the Nigeria economic. They are the people, when it comes to commerce, they are there. So if they should sit at home in Abuja, in Lagos, I believe that there will be no business. People will eventually not come out. What are you coming out to do in Alaba International Market when the market is closed on Monday? We made these programs and we were trying to challenge them, but they have been saying all these things, but they never complied. They never sat at home. Now it has come to election because it has to do with something that they believe if Biafra should come. I don't know why they are feeling that their businesses are going to be shut down, because I don't see any reason why they cannot support the Biafra restoration, but they are coming out massively to campaign for PVC when they know that PVC has never helped in the situation of Nigeria. In fact,
Sister
yeah.
Sister, please let me interrupt you a little bit. There is our sister here that have urgent questions. She's at work.
Okay.
So let her just a minute of your time, please. And before she goes, Barrister, if I cite you, welcome. My sister, you can go ahead and ask your question.
Okay, Madam, who is speaking, continue to suggest or insist that if Simon knows what he was doing or he's doing, please, I want to ask you, when you use that qualifying adjective, knows, are you suggesting that either Simon is a child, or Simon has senile, or Simon is an imbecile, or Simon is stupid? Because this could be the only reasons, either one of them, why you can say that somebody, an adult, does not know what he was doing or is doing. And up till now, the same individual, he still does not understand. How can a grown-up person be doing what they don't understand? They continue to defend what they don't understand. Simon defended Nelly tooth and nail, saying attack on Nelly is attack on me. Nelly is me, I am Nelly. Defending that if you know what Nelly is doing for the release of Mazi and the project of Biafra, you will even praise her more. So how can you defend something you have no idea or knowledge or clue? The question I'm asking you, Madam, you coming up now, either trying to defend Simon, or do you not know Simon? The third question, Madam, you being involved with Biafran project, whether you are coming as autopilot or coming to the real Biafran fighters. Do you know why you are in this fight, or don't you know why you are in this fight? Because you cannot get involved or fight. I mean, you may get involved with something, but you must have a knowledge. Then for you to fight for something, advocate for something, you know the reason why you are in there. So please, you guys should stop all these deceptive languages. If you don't understand the adjective, please don't use them. But in the social media, a lot of people are watching. Please, that's my input.
Thank you, and God bless you. Over to you, Sister Uche, because the question is directed to you, not me.
Mazi, yeah, distracted here. Take this. Okay, I think the question is, why am I defending Simon Ekpa, right? That is what I say. I'm not defending anybody. I say things from what I heard. You know, what I heard is what I repeat. And if somebody says something, you judge the person, as you said, from what he said or what she said. If I didn't say, if I didn't hear what somebody said, I cannot talk on what I don't know. Okay, madam, whoever talk, take this. Sorry.
The question is Simon in Bedside child or what, that he cannot know what he is doing? And
somebody can be a big man and still be in beside a mind and a heart. So we cannot run away from that.
So okay? Simon is in beside the heart.
So anybody can be in beside anyhow. Even though you big, you can still be in beside. Okay? You can't change that. That's how the world is. Even though he speak and in a big platform and speak, he still can be in beside. He can still be ignorant of anything. Yeah, it's possible. So, so whoever asked the question, I think I have answered you.
Okay, thank you. Because the only word I will take here now is that Simon is in beside in heart, because he is a matured in beside in heart.
So if somebody is big, does not mean that the person know everything. Anybody can be illiterate, can be ignorant, even though they are educated. Our leader has to say that. He used to say it. That's why we have educated intellectuals.
Thank you. And let us hear from our sister Ejiro.
Okay.
My sister, sorry for that. Continue with Ejiro. You can continue from there.
Okay, no problem.
Sorry for interrupting
so,
you.
I was talking about our people in Lagos that came out, advising people to go and get their PVC. I believe that these people, they have a very shallow memory, because if you look into the history of Nigeria's election, it's very clear that PVC or voters card, whatever they call it, it doesn't pay anyone. If it pays, it would have paid MKO Abiola when he won in a landslide. It was they took the power from him. They took his victory and gave it to their the Fulanis. They did as usual. They killed his family and killed MKO. Nobody did anything. So there have been numerous issues that comes up each election. So for our people to believe that their PVC is going to count, they are really making a very huge fool of themselves. Recently, the northern elders, they called their people and told them that they shouldn't vote for the southern presidential candidate. The same thing the southerners they did. So how do they think that they call for people to go and get PVC? How is going to give them any results? Why do they believe in Nigeria? Do they even think that anybody is going to make a change, that Peter Obi is going to stop the ideology of the Boko Haram? Or maybe these people don't understand what Boko Haram is fighting for. They are fighting to take total control of Nigeria, and which is the caliphate. This is an ideology that their forefathers have fought to defend, and they will continue. There's nothing that will stop them. It doesn't matter who goes there. Even if, I said it the other time, even if the Pope, if they have to put the Pope in Aso Rock, that Pope is still gonna do the binding of the caliphate. So it has already been. Our people need to understand that the Fulanis, they have already made it clear that this is their stand, that Nigeria must be Islamized, Nigeria must be Fulanized. So anybody talking about election, the person is ignorant, the person doesn't really understand what Islam stands for, what the Fulanis are fighting to do. They should ask themselves, why is it that the 16 Fulani elders, they call them Fulani stakeholders, why did 16 of them assemble themselves recently in Abuja? Was it not last week? What did they come to do? And just after their gathering, that was a strike of Ondo states. And so all these people should stop all this election of a thing. And I'm saying it, anybody that is calling for PVC, people should go and take their PVC. You are telling that person to just get their coffee. They should start buying their coffee, because that PVC is gonna be their coffee. You are buying your coffee, going to encourage people that they should go and get their PVC, because more people are going to die. There is nothing that will stop the prophecy of the jihadis Islamizing Nigeria. If somebody like T.Y. Danjuma should come out, a chief of army staff, former chief of army staff, tell Nigerians that you should defend yourselves. Defend yourself, that the armies are working with the bandits. The Methodist prelates that was released recently, because after he had paid 100 million naira. That man said it, the same thing. This whole thing is being consistent. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been shouting the same thing, that this is what is going to happen. And we have seen that Boko Haram have succeeded in taking some territories already in Niger State and some local governments. So what makes our people feel that election is going to change one thing? It's not going to change anything. The Northerners, the only thing they care about is what is written in that Quran. So, and they must make sure they accomplish it. So our people should just forget about this PVC thing. Our people, because of business, those people who died in Kano State, in those who died in Abuja recently, can they come back to do business? They say na head way their life, now they find money. They should forget about all this rubbish of business. They are putting their business in front, and they forget about their own lives. So this, I am really against that. When I saw that video, I was so angry. I was annoyed. I said, these are the people fighting against Biafra. That is why, if Fulani strike them, I don't pity them anymore. The time when I say pity them don't pass. I don't pity them anymore. So that is what I have to say about that PVC issue. And as for Simon Ekpa issue, my brother, we are not strangers. We already know what is happening. You know how we battled several times, trying to point out all these things that is coming out to make people feel that he's just knowing them for the first time. No, we have been pointing out all these things. I know how many times you make programs, pointing out all these things. He will keep calling you names. He keep insulting us. He called me. He tried to use an animal to qualify. Yeah, he even said that some of us, when I asked a question on his platform, he now said animal is better than some of us. He was addressing me that day. So all these things, Simon Ekpa, when you lie too much, you continue to use lie to cover lie. Continue to use lie. That's the problem he's finding himself now. That day,
let me sorry for this question. Now, if somebody tell you that, believe that Simon is not aware of what Nelly have been doing since, maybe Simon is just noticing it now, how will you classify the person?
No, nobody will tell me that. I believe that Simon is 100% aware, because I personally, I am not a novice in this issue. I have been following up this issue. I know from A to Z how this whole thing started. Simon that keep defending Nelly, somebody that doesn't know anything, why would he be defending Nelly? Do you know that day I was doing that program? If he didn't jump in that program, his intention was to come and defend Nelly that day, and he did it perfectly well. So unfortunately for him, he didn't know when he said that he was telling me, you and I know that Biafra is dead. This is how God works. you know, he came that day to defend and to radicalize me also. He tried everything to suppress my voice on my own platform. I was asking some questions and he didn't want me. When Simon knows that you know him very well and you ask him some questions that will, you know, it will make the audience now know that he's lying, or maybe you want to expose some things, he wouldn't want to answer your questions. He would do everything to make sure he suppress that question that you're about to ask. He did that same thing to you when you called on his platform. That is the reason why he doesn't allow public to ask him question on his program. If truly Simon is true to himself, he will not be doing, you know, private members. Only members should comment on his comment section. He would not do that. He will allow the public to ask him question. Okay, that day Simon came and I was asking him, is it possible two people work together if they don't agree? The question is a simple question that just deserves a very simple answer, yes or no. Instead, he started trying to manipulate, to twist the whole thing and telling me, do you believe that Mazi is carrying Biafra in the dungeon? I said, yes, Mazi is carrying Biafra in the dungeon. Okay, if Mazi is carrying Biafra in the dungeon and Nelly is doing everything to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that means Nelly also, the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will also bring Biafra. That was what she said that day. And I said, no, it's not possible. I don't believe that Nelly is working to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And he was arguing with me that why? Why is it? Why don't believe? Why don't you believe? Don't you believe somebody is doing something practical? The work that Nelly is doing, none of you have done it, and none of you can do the sacrifice this woman is taking. This sacrifice Simon was talking about then is the sacrifice of the nude picture. I'm just trying to recapitulate everything. I said, wow. No wonder he keeps saying it. He keeps repeating it each time. Even on his program, he will say that what Nelly is doing, none of you can do it, or none of you have been able to do what that woman is doing. She is sacrificing more than you people know, even up to sacrificing her life. You know, Simon knows everything. I am judging him by his own word. I'm not putting word in his mouth. The fact that he keeps defending Nelly shows that he knows everything that has been happening. But today, he has, you know, as smart as he is, he has tried to manipulate everything. The first day he caught that video was caught. They caught it very short, I think about 4 or 5 seconds. He played it on his platform and he was telling his gullibles that, you know, they tried to cut and join this audio. That's not what I said. You know, you have to ignore it. These are irrelevant. They are irrelevant, inconsequential people. Don't listen to them. When I listened that video that day, I said no. I went out the next day and I brought the full clip and I said, Simon, this is the full clip. You said that Biafra is dead. I don't know if you meant it, if it was a slip of tongue, whatever it may be. I don't know, but you said it. And I played the full audio clip. It was the next day he now went back and started telling stories that he omitted the not. It was supposed to be, you and I know that Biafra is not dead. So why did you, in the first day, why did you say that you didn't say it? Why did you deny? Look, for my own observation, everything that Simon have done wrong, there is no one that he has accepted. He will always look for a way to try to push it aside, to make people feel that, oh, I am a saint. Simon is a saint. That is how he's behaving. He's a saint. So I don't know if you have more questions or more anything else to ask. I can't hear you. I think you are muted.
I have a caller who have been waiting on WhatsApp. So I don't know. Okay. A caller on WhatsApp.
Hello, ma'am. Yeah, sorry, because we are Biafrans, you know. I'm sorry because the woman called Uche. You know, we are Biafrans. We are whiter as snow. Exactly. We are not afraid of anybody. And when you come up to speak on air, like the other woman told you, you are not supposed to come out to speak. And when you come out to speak, you'll be ready to answer questions because we are going to ask you questions. So, I'm asking you now, is stupidity an excuse? For you to be stupid, is it an excuse? And you are saying that Simon is imbecile in the heart. Is it an excuse? And when Paul is asking you a question that are you aware that they use that native doctor use a small child for juju? You are beating the bushes, putting up and down, trying to avoid question. Are you aware that Simon's irresponsibility has caused a lot of lives in Biafra land? I am asking you. It's your kind of people that are causing problem in this struggle. When you see the truth, you have to be open and say that this person has done evil. I'm asking you for somebody to be imbecile in the heart as you describe it. Is he an excuse? Does he make it right? Can he bring out back our gallant men that died in East? Can he bring back that baby that they use for juju? Wow, I can't get it. It's so terrible what we are doing. And that's why this guy is doing all this nonsense he's doing because of people like you. I'm sorry to say that. Because you came out and I've been listening to you, you are just behaving like Simon. Because Simon is like British weather. We go up and go down, go up, go down. He doesn't accept any responsibility. It's such unfair. It's such unfair, and that's why this guy will never change. Because of people, the way our people cannot condemn criminality. Why can't you come up and say, Simon, what Simon is doing is evil? Simon knew everything Nelly was doing. He worked with this woman for 11 months. For good 11 months, and you're coming out to tell us somebody can be a man and be imbecile in heart. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? I'm sorry to be angry with you this night because you come on air. If you didn't call, nobody's going to talk to you. But whenever you are coming out to speak, you know you are talking to people. I'm sorry, ma'am, please leave me alone to talk.
Okay, you have to give me time to respond, okay? All right.
Okay, if you want to respond to me because I want you to be open to say something. Simon is evil. You need to condemn it. And when we start condemning it, our people will start getting sense. That is what I want. I'm sorry.
Thank you. And Sister Uche, you can go ahead and respond, please.
Okay. My lady, whoever is talking there, you see my name as Uche. So I will better address you as with your name. What is your name?
My name is
Njideka. Okay. Now, I hear you said that somebody asked me a question about that they use a baby to sacrifice. I never heard that question from Asha. But did you ask me that question? Did you mention? No, I did not hear that. But if you know, I was a kind of somebody came for me to do something. I was distracted. I didn't hear that one. Okay. Now the way if I say I didn't hear that, whether you want to believe me or not, it is you. But what? Okay. Now what I'm saying, and I will continue to say, is that as Ashabe said, we judge people from their word, from what they say. You cannot push me to start believing what I do not hear from somebody. That will not that is not possible. Because if you just
Sister Uche, please, with what I have said, which part of my words that you have not heard from Simon Ekpa?
No, I'm talking to the lady that spoke to me because there are things
No, like when I asked the question, because what you answered me prompted many people to be angry. And that is why some of them called in. Because if you watch, I am almost ending this program before you come in. Because if I know you and I respect you, I have to honor your appearance. That's why I honor it. But every question I ask you, you didn't give any direct answer. You was dodging it because there is a question you need to tell the person the truth. Because every word I said here, all of them come from Simon's mouth. I didn't form anyone. So, and that is why, like you now, if I tell you that your story to use it, that your son is a criminal, your son is a thief, tomorrow I will come say that I never know your son is not a thief. I have to apologize because either I will stand that your son is a thief, or I will take the responsibility that I have lied against your son. It's two things. So that is the question I ask you. I ask you here, which you say you have not heard everything I said from Simon. How will you? And let me just stop it there. So if you know any word I said here, you have not heard from Simon, just tell me. I think I have many videos here so that I will look for, maybe I will look for it and play.
Ashebe, what I'm saying is this. I think I responded to you from what I heard. I said, if Simon knows that what he said is a lie, that he has to take responsibility of addressing the issue. If he need to save Biafrans like you, if he said that he know that when you were addressing him and telling him what Nelly was doing, he didn't want to accept it. Now that he know that what you were saying is true, Simon need to tell you or whatever, Biafrans. When I was being told about Nelly, I didn't understand, but now I understand. Biafrans, I'm sorry. But the fact is, being somebody that he is so proud, so pride, or so, not everybody can be easily to say that. Even if you hear me saying this, he will not take me on. In that sense, that will not change anything. And the fact will be, people will say, oh, even if I come and tell Ashebe sorry now, what has it to change? He can't change anything because. So I'm saying Simon needs to, if he know he lie or whatever, he needs to come and address it and tell the people that has been telling him about Nelly that now I realize what you are saying. I am sorry. I say that is where I stand. Somebody is saying something. Come in.
It doesn't necessarily mean that somebody that did bad thing we accept it, but it's good for us to condemn it. Are you getting what I'm saying? What we are saying that when we start condemning, it's just like politicians, what they're doing back home. And every one of us is avoiding to be truthful, and we see that this thing is killing our people or destroying our people. Everybody continue to avoid it. Even if you say that, you have to say, oh, this thing is not good, like we are saying that PVC is not for us. Everybody is condemning it. So at least you have to say from what you are seeing, because you know that this guy is not stable at all. If you look at from the beginning of when he started up till now, he continued to dribble people. What he says today is different from what he says tomorrow. He doesn't want to accept responsibility because he's proud or whatever, because he's nothing. He's a liar. It's you people that put him up wherever he is because he's nothing. He's not sensible, and even up till now, he shared the mood of a woman. We're not seeing anything wrong with that. That is my problem. Two of them work together to extend. Okay, can you tell me when this man started accusing Nelly? When did he started attacking Nelly? It's when Nelly started attacking him. It's when Nelly started attacking him. Did he start attacking Nelly first? He didn't start telling us what Nelly did first. He didn't start telling us that Nelly sold our leader first. It's when Nelly started to attack him. That is when he started to say he's going to expose Nelly, that Nelly sold our leader. I don't know whether you know that when he started attacking Nelly, is when Nelly started to attack him. So you're supposed to know that this guy is playing with this Biafran struggle and trying to destroy it. You don't need somebody, don't need him to apologize, because he can never apologize, because there is a purpose.
Exactly. Okay.
He will never apologize. He will never accept.
The earlier we start condemning it, is better for all of us. That is what I'm trying to say, and that's why it seems that I'm angry. Because if we don't condemn what people are doing, how do they change? You don't need the apology, because apology of Simon cannot bring. Do you know how many people that died?
Yeah, exactly.
People died. So he cannot bring those people that died. So we don't need, even if he apologize to them, everybody is going to forgive him. I'm telling you the truth. Don't think we are going to forgive him. He's crazy. He must be stupid thinking that Biafrans will forgive him. So he's not going to accept anything because he's a pure criminal. So what I want you to do is for us to continue to condemn him. That is what I'm trying to say. So thank you very much. That is only my opinion there. I'm sorry for if I get so angry.
So when I say that, somebody talk about imbecile or whatever, somebody brought out that issue and I respond to it. And now you want to use it and say that I did something wrong for saying that somebody can be imbecile in her.
I didn't say that you did something wrong. I have told you, at least you have said something a bit reasonable. Somebody brought it out and you confirm it. Then what I'm trying to say is that we don't need apology of Simon. Even Simon apologized to him. Nobody's interested.
It will not make any sense. Or extra, but I have heard people saying he better come out, kneel down, and ask for forgiveness. So it doesn't make sense. You see the problem. So I am not Simon. I'm not anybody. I am myself. When I see
my sister and sister, thank you. Sister Uche, like what you just did for your first statement when you condemn the PVC people that come out to announce a sit at home for PVC, you condemn it, and those people never come out to apologize. But because you know that it's bad, that is why you condemn it. Now, what people expect you is this: since you know that this thing that Simon Ekpa did is bad, you don't need to say you have to by you condemning it, me condemning it, that means he will know that people knows that what he is doing is bad. But if you don't condemn it, maybe you leave it, you support him one side, say, okay, let's move on. Another person will say, let's move on. Automatically, he will think what he's doing is right. He will keep on doing it. Like he is still raising a fund down after telling you that working with Nelly for 11 months, and he's still doing the same thing that people
he's raising fund. He's raising fund now. I don't know about it. Huh?
Go to his platform, you will see the flyer.
Yes. He has hijacked the website where they used to. Yeah, he has hijacked it and put his own account. So that's
not Nelly doing it again. He is not doing it by himself. No longer Nelly.
Mazi Ashebe, can I come in? I want to enlighten our sister Ushe a little bit. Our sister Ushe, you see, Simon started attacking Nelly brutally after Nelly exposed the death of one man that traveled from the west to Yafaland. If you are following up very well, you will remember there was a time Nelly even posted the picture of that man on her Twitter handle and said that man called on Simon's program, and when the man traveled home, the man was murdered, that they should ask Simon what happened to that man. She also came up asking Simon, Madam Oyibo, and Ifi that our men from Akwa Ibom State that went for the meeting in Olu, that what happened to them. As we speak today, those men we don't know anything about them. We have not heard about them. So Nelly came up and was accusing Simon and that they should tell us what happened to these men. So up till now, we don't know their whereabouts. So it was after that this particular allegations that Simon came up with that nude picture in his Twitter handle. So we must try to understand where all this problem exactly. This is the man. Yeah. Nelly said that we should ask Simon what happened to this man. So she accused Simon of murdering some people. You understand? So in order for Simon to do something also brutal to Nelly, he now brought out the Twitter, the nude picture of Nelly on his Twitter handle. First, he covered it with a kind of green paint and but later on the other pictures that came up was wow. I was so shocked when I saw all those pictures. Simon will never take responsibility of his actions. He will always play the victim. That is why he always try to carry along with those women with him, so that it will not look as if he's the only one doing something. He will try to put other people just to cover up his crime. But we know the game he is playing. He is a manipulator. He has a mission. That mission will be exposed. Thank you very much.
Thank you for that
explanation. Okay, sister. Thank you for the explanation, because even though I listen to people on it's not everything that I know. Okay, so thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Okay, I think I will have to give everyone one minute, and I will start with a Radical Media Warrior. Just use 1 minute, please. But
thank you.
be diplomatic on our women so that we will not become Gumi of it.
Thank you for accepting me once again. I remember your radical media warrior. I am radicals. So, but memo be people, man, so ife nwada na-ekwu ifo ọ na-akọwa ndị a na-anị Igbo biko kwere ewe n'iwe nchọrọ ịsụ asụsụ eluigwe ife nwada na-akọwa bụ ọ dịka ọ chọrọ ịgwa anyị na the attack Fulani terrorist attack na Ondo Catholic Church na ọ bụrụ eziokwu mana na ọ bụrụ na eziokwu na ndị Fulani bịa mee apologize ọ ife ọ na is equivalent after even time on megoro from beginning to this moment on at the group. If Toribana, a man of Simon whatever, a man of Simon who a zoo paid infiltrator against that will be Martin Landicano and DOS. The same time on what I get Nikuku. Saying no order from anybody. In DSS dungeon. The same time on, what again? Nikuku. No, they end. IPOB. Unit meetings. It's not evil. The same time on, while not they end DOS within a short time. It's not evil. He is doing well. The same EPA, while not almost was in Biafra. If na time on evil. Until now, on a group with the Nelly. A book no info. Can this someone able? A Ghana said, Morgana, all we all job on a man, apologize. Now, all your job and those from the men, how may apologize? Or go to none plan of Nezu, Hannah to bomb. How may apologize? Or picture one. But we must continue. I live with you. Igwe akwụkwọ Google oke ọ bụ ihe abụ common sense anyị ga na-ekwu na-akpịa ka ekwe ndị be anyị ga-amata ekwe by fire by force ndewonu angazi ahụ na kpụọla adị m ekwute okwu ndị Igbo ikpe ha agụgọ m mana afọ m ka ihe a si emebe a dịka ntụnye ọnụ ka chikonu. Thank you.
Maazị, we'll come to Maazị Ugochukwu.
Yeah, good evening to everybody who are following.
Only 1 minute, please.
Okay, thank you for the opportunity. You getting me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, concerning what we are talking about this evening, Simon Eba, this man, from the beginning, he tells us, I'm Nelly and Nelly is me. And we are telling Simon, Uza Inaga, Uza Delia, Simon, facing, Keta, or Optago social media, go so Nelly. Only all the Biafrans who are following this program this evening. Simon is still working with Nelly. Two of them are still working together. Leave those things they are doing. We know them. Two of them are working together. They know the game plan they are playing. But one thing that we need to know is this: showing the nakedness of Nelly is not the right thing to do. As a man that have sense, have you seen Mazen and kind of behave? The way Simon. Sometimes the guy, not this guy. The guy won't sense sometimes. Go and see me. Or put on social media or threat about money. Or put on corner query. These are the things we as a Biafran need to know, that this guy is I don't know. Only claim on a fight for Biafra, but not against us. When you are fighting against the leadership of Mazen and then you are against the restoration of Biafra. Simon say Nelly and Kedibia. Because Hana local, yeah, game can play. I'm not game can play because at the end of everything will be exposed. So all the Biafran who are listening this evening, one thing that I need to tell everybody is to know this Simon and Nelly, they are still working together. Leave those things they are doing now. They are doing it for people to see that Simon is fighting for Biafra and Nelly is fighting for Idu. They have a plan. They have a plan, and that plan maturely, it will come. We will see it. But one thing that if Simon truly say he's fighting for Biafra, one thing he need to do is to apologize. But he can never apologize. You know that he can't apologize. We are not going to accept him. He will never apologize to Biafrans. That one is, because he know what he's getting from the money. Simon say, Simon like ego, he like money. And YouTube on, every time on YouTube, this is place where he getting his money. And, all put on social media, now you know, China Biafra, agent at Jim Jenny, if this guy on them, would be, okay, see what Biafra. So, this evening, I will just come to, if someone is listening, one thing that you need to know is let him apologize to the leadership. If he truly know that he's fighting for Biafra, because yesterday, Kongani Sampe Master, the other man, on a threat, and I was say, Biambala, now, name accused. DOS, in name DOS accused and has rego. Can call evidence in has rego, in more than no evidence. Now, currently, all the union can the money agent, man, Simon, and fight for Biafra. So, my apology, because, oge maazị Nnamdi Kanu ya apụtakwana onye ọbụla na-apụkwana ihe niile o mere onwe ya ihe ọ na-emeri Chukwu na watch ya. So thank you for the opportunity. Thank you, Maazị. Thank you.
Sister Uche, I think do you have anything to round it up? Maazị,
the program is on me. Yes.
Yes, no because you know why many people know you. Many people have been following you before, and they know that you have been appearing in this my program before, like the last 3 months, and they know how you speak. So all of a sudden, a question was given to the same person. She couldn't say the things she have been saying before. So
the question came to me, and I answered to the best of my knowledge, and that is it. So, my brother that talked before, he said 2 things I wanted to talk, but one slipped me because I wanted to write it down. I'm looking for a pen because where he said, but what I realized that Simon sometimes are playing in the head, in the brain of people. I noticed it when he just came out and write something on his page and disappear, and everybody will jump into it. Everybody into something that the man wrote to twist people's brain. Sometimes I go there and ask people, what is wrong with you all? This man is using making your brain go viral. Because sometimes he just come out and say something that does not make any sense. Like when he say, I know when the date Biafra will come. So that is something that we take my time to go and start, killing myself because Simon said, that the date Biafra will come, which I know that he don't know. So why will I go there and just killing myself because he said that, and that will become evil again? I don't care. These things, everybody has different way of understanding. But what I'm saying, even our leader, even myself here, if I come and tell you that I know the date Biafra will come, do you think I lie? I don't lie, because myself know that if we have done what our leader has been telling us to do, Biafra would have come by now. But we didn't do what he wants us to do, So this thing, some of the things that worries people doesn't worry me. If he said that when Biafra will come, I will interpret it myself. I know the date where Biafra will come myself too. Let's do what we're supposed to do, and let's see if Biafra will not come. And the other thing he said, I forgot that one. I can't remember. However, I know you give me the last chance. So I thank you, Ashabe, for allowing me to come. Though I come late, I didn't, So thank you for accepting me. I hope you'll be able to take me again next time. If the Biafrans think that I am for Simon, it's not that. So I can't hear you.
I don't kick people out. I even if Simon come here, I will accept him and I will ask him questions. So
Yeah.
if you know me, I don't chase people out because of question. Because now, like what I will love you to do is simple. Since you don't have knowledge about what Simon is doing, apart from the broadcast, I will like you on your own way. Don't pass through Simon. Pass through any other means you can to find out what Simon is doing, so that he will not be a partaker of Simon's evil. Remember, onye golu phone ezute n'oshi is also a criminal. And onye na support onye oshi bụ onye oshi, because it's only evil can support evil, so that you will not support evil unknowingly to you, because when the punishment will come, you will also partake on it. Why am I saying this? When you watch Nelly's activities, according to Simon, Nelly have killed an innocent child, a newborn baby, and you know what that is? It's a sacrilege, it's abomination. And Simon followed Nelly and they killed that baby because Simon was working with Nelly when that baby was killed. And the native doctor that killed that baby have disassociated himself from Nelly and is working with Simon Ekpa now. As currently now, the native doctor who killed that baby is now working with Simon Ekpa. So that point now, how can a native doctor who commits such abomination in Simon's eye now turn to a saint and start working with Simon in order to bring Nelly down so that two of them will go and restore Biafra? That is not possible. And every atrocities, what I am telling you is coming from Simon Ekpa's mouth. Every atrocities that Nelly have committed, this native doctor is the person who prepared the whole jazz for Nelly. Now, a native doctor who prepared jazz for Nelly to tie Nnamdi Kanu, a native doctor who prepared jazz for Nelly to tie the whole member of DOS, a native doctor who prepared jazz to tie the whole Umuada, a native doctor who prepared jazz to tie Simon Ekpa according to him, a native doctor who killed a newborn baby is now working with Simon Ekpa. My sister, who is Simon and who is that native doctor? Are they not both evil? So I want you, because what I just said now, go to Simon's broadcast, you will find all of it. All of them come from Simon's mouth and Simon's platform. So I am not making up a story. So I want you, before you defend somebody, so that by tomorrow you will not come out like Simon to say you are not aware of what Nelly is doing. So that you will not come out and tell us you are not aware of what Simon is doing. Go and ask Simon, what are you doing with Nelly and what have you done before? In this Biafra restoration, apart from broadcast, can you explain to us your achievements so far? Because it's very easy for somebody to take another person's glory. So this is what I would love you to do, because I am not forcing you. It's by choice. If you want, you do it. If you don't want, then maybe on a very good day, you can be on a platform like this and the question will come, you will like to defend Simon, and the end of the day, maybe it is in the public, Biafrans will stone the person to death, because as it is now, if I start to count people that died through Nelly and Simon, let me count some in case you without go and make investigation. There is a former IPOB commander called Double Lion. They call him Lion. Simon and Nelly lured him out. He is dead. Now, there is another person called Njenje. It's another IPOB ESN commander. Then lured the person out. They kill him. He don't die. There is another person called King Jaja of Opobo. So they lured him out. He don't die. I just count only 3 for you now. And no count others. Why I count it is, when you will be asking questions, you will ask questions with the names I give you and who are they working. They might tell you it's DOS. Ask them, is those people under the command of DOS? The answer is no. So how DOS take them? So my sister Uche, please. And Baby Bush too. There's another one called Baby Bush. These are the people Simon Ekpa and Nelly lured together. So if Simon tell you that, before you see people attacking Simon, not based on the broadcast, he says something on a broadcast and do another thing on ground. there is something, I don't know. My sister Uche, do you know this animal called baby bush? Have you seen it?
I'm hearing about it. I don't know. I haven't seen it. I don't know.
Okay. You know that baby bush, you know how baby bush walk? When baby bush face front, the leg of baby bush face back. So if you want to trace the leg of baby bush, you will see that the baby bush will be going front while the leg is going back. So you cannot trace it. That is how Simon walk. Simon walk like a baby bush. When he will be talking A, he is doing B. When Simon is talking good, he is doing bad. That is Simon for you. So another question you will ask Simon is that the day the Nigerian DSS attacked Barrister Stephen Ejiofor's house, how did Simon Ekpa know exactly the time and the date that DSS will attack Stephen Ejiofor, and he come out at that very point of time to start broadcasting that at this point, Barrister Stephen Ejiofor will be under attack? Immediately they're talking, the attack starts, and he was announcing it. These are the questions you need to ask. The same way Nelly see how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was tortured in Kenya, and she have the video. All these things are the questions you need to ask, so that you will not be defending a criminal and evil, a murderer. God will use it to, even if you don't hold, God no catch you for judgment. Your children will be like us in the Bible. In jogging, so that is the only word, because you are an old elderly person, and I know you have wisdom. So I want you to apply it so that small boy will not put you in trouble. That is the only thing I have to say at this point. Thank you.
Okay, Maz, can I ask you a question, please?
Go ahead.
Okay. I can remember that time when the people attacked DSS, went to do something at Ejiofor's house. I remember that. I hope I will say something right now. That our leader was still out by that. No, don't laugh at me. I know what I'm saying. I remember that Simon said that our leader asked him to announce that Dr. Ejiofor's house is in danger. I remember that. So whether it is true or not, I don't know. It's from what he said.
My sister, our leader never asked any person to announce. Okay. Listen, our leader has his Twitter handle, and our leader controls Radio Biafra, who that is more wider than any other platform. So our leader did not contact the people working in the Radio Biafra to announce it. As of that time, how many people they watch Simon? Simon gave followers that time.
Well, that's what he said.
So those things are the lies he is using to cover up. So as of 2020, go and watch.
You can call in.
Please, mute yourself. So I don't want to say much. Ejiro, you're about to say something before.
So don't worry, don't scare.
I have a call on WhatsApp here. Sorry.
Yes. I wanted to tell our
sorry,
sister.
I have a call on WhatsApp for more than 20 minutes.
Okay.
Just my call on WhatsApp, use only 2 minutes, please.
Thank you so much. Paul, Madam Uche, Madam, your name is Uche?
You can call me anything you want. That's okay.
No, her name is Uche, please.
I asked your name, please. It's not an insult.
Her name is Uche.
Okay, thank you. Madam, I want to ask you, are you an IPOB member? Madam Uche, are you an
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Mm-hmm.
Which unit do you belong, please?
If I am an IPOB member, where did I belong, right?
Madam, are you an IPOB member? Which unit do you belong?
I belong to the unit in the Caribbean where I am.
And who is your coordinator there?
Anthony Adibe.
And you are not aware of what Simon is doing, and you
So what kind of question is that?
My brother.
You have said that you just jump in now to ask me a question if I am an IPOB member.
Please, madam, I ask you. So you're an IPOB member. You don't know what Simon is doing in IPOB? You don't know?
I follow Simon. I follow everybody from what they say.
No. I ask you, madam. Are you an IPOB member?
Don't punish me today. See program when I end over.
Have an idea. So you don't have an idea
No,
what
you jump in now to fight for IPOB, but we have been here since discussing something, and you now for your problem is to jump in and ask about if I am IPOB member.
Okay, leave that one. I know that it may be difficult for you. I have a short time. Madam, do you believe that Nelly showed our leader according to Simon?
Who showed our leader? Who?
Madam, do you believe that Nelly showed our leader according to Simon?
Anybody who said that anybody stole anybody will bring evidence for me to believe. No, you cannot tell me that. I need an evidence to hear why is this person sold our leader. We need an evidence. I never said that anybody sold our leader. We need evidence.
What Simon Ekpa said and what he's showing now that Nelly sold our leader. Do you believe that?
So why are you asking me if I believe that? He said something. We have nobody has.
No, for where this woman came from, sir.
So where you came from yourself? Where did you come from?
My brother.
Where did you come from yourself? You come into a platform to abuse somebody. We are discussing something here. You came in to abuse me. Are you mad?
Yes, have you lost somebody?
You think you are the only one who is an IPOB member? Ashabe is an IPOB member. Is it how he treats people? So what's wrong with you?
Madam, I ask you a question. If you cannot answer a question,
don't ask me a question. Your question does not make any sense. I have been here for long. So hold your question. If you need any answer, go and find it out.
Ask me a question. Madam, do you believe that Nelly showed our leader according to what Simon Ekpa said? Or don't you know?
He has not bring any evidence yet about that Nelly sold our leader. Let him bring evidence as he used to do. He know how to do analysis. Let him bring it out. Let's see how it goes.
Okay, but can you tell me what Simon
Ekpa yes.
Since he started this program?
Pardon?
Can you tell us what Simon Ekpa have said and show you proof? Can you name one?
What he has said and bring proof?
Yes, since our leader was kidnapped. Can you tell us one thing Simon Ekpa have said and show us proof that he said is true? Can you name one?
What he has said, we mean about our leader or about anything else?
The question is, can you mention one thing?
Wait, let me hear.
Any accusation Simon have leveled against any of the leadership or any person, and he bring proof about their accusation.
When he said, because it's not every day that I watch in Simon anyway, like every other, it's not every day that I watch her. Sometimes when I came in, so you have to laugh about it because you think it's the only thing I do is to watch program. Sometimes I don't watch. You understand?
Sister,
so if I don't watch,
you are the one putting yourself in this. My sister, you are the one putting yourself in this tight corner because you said that let Simon bring evidence like he used to do, as if he has been providing evidence in all his exposé.
Yes, I know. That's because I know anytime he did anything about federal government or whatever, he will bring evidence. That is what I'm going.
You would have evidence. Now you would have said federal government. So that question.
No, I don't have to. I don't have to, and you cannot read my mind. I know what I say. I mean, let him bring evidence as he used to do. So what I see is when he talk about Nigeria, he always come with evidence. That is it.
Because he goes down.
My brother.
No.
Okay, one more question because.
Madam, I want to ask you one question again, please. Do you believe the 2022 or 2021? Please, can you tell us?
Pardon?
Do you believe they sold our leader 2022 or 2021?
Well, that time I do not know about anything about IPOB. I don't know about I didn't even know about our leader until this last time when I start. The time I start knowing about our leader was just about 2 or 3 years ago. So if you're talking about 20, I never heard because I wasn't in Nigeria. I wasn't interested about. I don't know about IPOB. It's when after that I enter IPOB.
Now they sold our leader. Which year they kidnap our leader now?
Which year they kidnapped? Not last year. It's last year.
Now you're fucking mad. That is last year, not this is And do you think that if Nelly sold our leader 2021, and to those people that surrendered Nelly, is an innocent?
The people that surrounded Nelly, right?
No. If Simon Eber can come now and tell us Nelly sold our leader 2021, my dear, and do you believe that Simon Eber have been working with Nelly since 2021? My dear sister, do you believe they are not together for that crime?
They don't want you, or they say maybe.
I don't know.
Madam, she be Igbo person. Our people say, okay, now
okay, now yes, I hear you. Okay, now but possible. But you don't know. Okay.
Madam, can you pray for your family to enter autopilot?
Ejiro, mute yourself.
Madam, please answer my question. Can you say your family to enter autopilot? Can you wish that to your family?
If I can tell my people to enter autopilot, what?
Can you pray for your family to enter autopilot? Yes or no?
Okay, pray. If I can pray for my family to enter autopilot, right? That's what you say?
Yes. Can you?
So why will I pray for them to enter autopilot? On what basis? What do you mean by that?
And so you believe that Simon Eber said IPOB to enter autopilot, that you love IPOB? Madam.
So your problem now is from everybody. You learn to autopilot. So what does it mean?
Madam.
We are not talking autopilot here. We are discussing things, and you hear me tell people, "Thank you for explaining." You jump in to come and attack me because you feel I follow Simon. I don't follow anybody. I can listen to your broadcast and I just make my decision. Okay. If I follow also Simon, I wouldn't be following Ashabe. I don't care about anybody. I follow wherever I see something. I follow. Okay. So you now you think that you know too much. Come and ask me if I am a member of IPOB. Yes, I am. So what about it? What else? You think you love our leader more than me? No, you don't. We are fighting for Biafra. It's our fight. Don't think you know better than everybody.
Yeah, madam. Every thing you wish in IPOB and the can will come 100 million times to your family.
But look at you now. You see how you jumping into a useless conclusion. So how do you know what I wish to our leader? How do you know that? It is exactly what you are doing, like judging people without any credible evidence. Now you're judging me. I want to return it to you. I leave it as you said it. Let it be like that.
Please, callers, please. I am no longer receiving call. Oh, I think Pro will
look at you. This is exactly what you do. Whatever I wish IPOB. Do you know what I wish IPOB? I am an IPOB. How can I wish myself evil? So you're telling me what I wish. Let it come to me. I am an IPOB. Let whatever I wish our leader come to me 100 times. So what? Do you have anything to say again? Let them come to me. I accept it. God knows what I wish everybody. Let it come.
Hello.
Thank you, my
sister. Edge, I follow you. If you know when you're doing program, I make comments, but you may not know me.
Yeah.
Okay, I follow everybody because what happened to our leader is happened to all of us. I want to go. We need freedom. So whatever I wish myself, whatever I need, I wish IPOB. Whatever I eat, Maza Shabe. Whatever I eat, I wish anybody in IPOB. Let it come to me. I accept it.
I understand. Yes, Sister Ushe, can I just ask you only one question? Our brother was throwing in some questions. Let me just ask you this one. Are you an autopilot?
The way you were autopilot before, and now you are not, right? Yes, because it doesn't. It wasn't too long. I go to people's platform. I listen to everything.
Don't behave like Simon. Just say yes or no. You know, the way you're answering your question now is like Simon twisting it. Just say yes or no.
You can't even condemn the man who come here and say what happened to this person happened to me. You cannot say it. What he said
that we are not quarreling. Huh? I just answer that question, please. Are you autopilot or not?
I am an IPOB. Okay? I am an IPOB.
Okay, yes. No problem.
But that doesn't mean that you cannot tell me that all of us in IPOB that we are doing everything right. No, there are something
nobody. Sister, far from it, nobody is perfect. We have.
So why that man come here now? So why that man come here now to disgrace himself, thinking that he can intimidate me?
Let me tell you the truth. If anybody with what is happening in the struggle now, anybody that cannot condemn the actions of Simon, that person has a cockroach in his cupboard. That's the basic. It's just the truth. With everything that Simon is doing, everybody need to condemn his action, especially the nude picture that he brought out. Do you know the kind of image he has? What is he trying to portray the Biafra struggle to be?
Even before that nude picture, whatever I did, when I saw it, when they covered the breast and face of Nelly Ofebu, I didn't look at it again. But before that, Simon has been on the bad way because everybody has been against him before, whatever he is doing. So this nude picture make it worse. So he has not been good before the nude picture come out anyway. Let's be honest. Has he been good before the nude come out?
No.
Oh, so everybody now hang on the nude. What about the past times that he wasn't good? What about those times? Huh?
But we never gave up. We keep talking. Because lives have a lot of people have lost their life because of this autopilot issue, So
if people, anybody who lost their life because of Simon Ekpa will pay for his evil. Now, the same way the Fulanis are taking over our land, we need to still join together and fight the Fulanis. That's all.
Okay, Sister Uche, let us end the broadcast, but let me just round all the whole question up because the question is too much. Sister Uche, are you in line with the IPOB leadership?
Of course. You want to hear me at Radio Biafra? If you are listening, you will hear me. And even sometimes when I call and say my name, Chinasa will tell me, no, you don't have to tell me your name because I know when you were calling out. I will know you already. I know you. Okay? So if you are listening, you will hear me. You will hear me. Even you have to hear me too at calling our leader. There was a program you saved on your platform, which you played some time ago. So when I came back, I said, let me listen to Achebe today. All of a sudden, I hear you. I hear my voice on the broadcast you are playing. I say, hey, okay, this broadcast I have been looking for when I called our leader and complained about our governors in the East. No, so that's to show you that I am a member of IPOB and I align with the leadership and everybody. But does not mean that when I see something I will not talk. I talk, even tell them at the Radio Biafra, you see this, I don't like it. I told them I always talk. Okay?
Okay, since they kidnap our leader, are you still in line with IPOB leadership?
Of course, yes. I align with IPOB. Go to Radio Biafra, you hear me calling them when they make program.
Okay. Thank you. I think this will be the end of today's program.
But now everybody will not be the same. The way you think may not be the way I think. Okay, everybody has the way of seeing things.
Okay. Thank you for your time. We are all one. But the truth remains that in IPOB, we must condemn evil.
Yes, we have to. And you have to condemn Ikenga for campaigning for P2B. Don't go and see him. Go to his meeting. You see him. He's fighting for Biafra. And he's in Nigeria campaigning for P2B. Huh? So what is that? And I have not hearing any of us, any of our leadership, tell him stop it. Why can't they say that? If I call them, I will tell them the same thing. They can't beat me. I will say it how it is.
The leadership have said that
The same thing we do with Ifeanyi back that time, Anambra State election. Ikenga carry it on his head, campaigning for Ifeanyi. So are we freedom fighter or are we for Nigeria? Where are we? What are we doing? Nigeria hold our leader, and we go and campaign for them to be a president of Nigeria. Huh?
Well, I have not. I cannot swear for Ikenga, but I have not.
Ashabe, okay, just go and make an investigation and see him. You cannot swear for him, but you.
I am coming. Wait, I am coming. I listened to Ikenga, I think 2 days ago and yesterday. All his program, I listened 2 or 3 programs because I watch program when the spirit say go and listen. I listen to the person. So I have not seen him talk about P2B campaign. But when in the terms of Ifeanyi Ubah, yes, I confirm that. And if you watch me, I condemn it. So
that's the same thing he's doing now, Ashabe. You see what you say, what you see. Others will see what they see.
The leadership say that in any person, anyone who want to go and vote should go and vote. IPOB distance themselves from Nigeria election. So if you are doing
imagine that, okay.
IPOB election, so we are not interested because they have mapped out their own plan, so that they will not say IPOB deny P2B the presidency, because me and you know that P2B will not win. So they will not hang that on IPOB. So they are everything.
We shouldn't be for Nigeria at any time. We are destroying Nigeria. That is our leader. We have to destroy politicians in Nigeria for them to say, go, if anybody want to go vote, go and vote. It means they are endorsing, they are endorsing Nigerians thing again. We can't, they cannot take a stand and tell them, don't do it.
My sister, ndi bonasi na madada agwala tolia, and na if I na malo kalia. Now, the issue you are seeing here now is this. The plan of IPOB leadership is unknown to me and you. So you never know their plan. And the plan of Nigerian government is unknown to me and you. So there's a program I made that I said that this IPOB freedom fight against Nigeria is like a draft. The Nigerian game is in the front of IPOB. IPOB game is in the front of Nigeria. So both of them are watching it. So it's a game of who is more smart, then let the person win. So IPOB is trying everything humanly possible to outsmart Nigeria. So when after the election, you will come out and tell IPOB leadership, thank you. Remember when IPOB sacked Nelly 9 months ago? People said no, they sacked her wrongly. Today, those people who condemned the leadership for sacking Nelly are now attacking Nelly and telling us that Nelly is evil. And the IPOB leadership saw this thing before 9 months ago, and they do the needful. So we must follow the instructions of IPOB leadership, because they see far better than us. They see far more than us because they have intels. The M branch of IPOB is working with the leadership of IPOB. They are not working with me and you. What we hear is 1% out of 100. So the 99, we don't know where it is. But IPOB knows all those 100. So on this note, like I said before you support any person, please know the role the person is playing off camera, behind broadcast. A lot of people have died in the hands of Simon Ekpa and Nelly, and a lot are still going to die if they continue. And we can only save those people if you and me can come out and voice out and condemn their evils. That evil native doctor now, Simon is using him to threaten Sampe Master. And you know what that means? So a lot of things is going on. You know, like we that are on social media, we have some privileged informations that we cannot even open our mouth to say out. Which many of you, there is a woman who sent me voice record, I think a day before yesterday. If I play the voice record, this morning or this afternoon, I saw her message apologizing that she never knew. And I was like, you never knew, and you start talking rubbish. You said all manner of things. So let us not jump into issues. Simon is in a mission that when you support him to achieve that mission, you can even commit suicide end of the day, because he's very dangerous. The most dangerous person in the struggle now is Simon Ekpa, because the Fulani Caliphate is using him. Ike Kweremada and Co is using him. So these are the things you must, because there is a lot of things we are seeing behind the camera, and we will not say it. That is why that our brother asked you, do you believe that Nelly sold our leader? That is where it's coming. That question is coming, because anyone who believes that Nelly sold our leader and is working with Simon Ekpa automatically is a partaker of betraying of our leader, because Simon knows what Nelly is doing from day one. And Simon says all manner of things, that he investigated Nelly before joining Nelly to fight. So all these things are the things you need to find out by yourself. And I really appreciate your time. And I say, may Chukwu Kabiam open your eyes for you to see the inner mind of Simon Ekpa, so that you will take a real stand before him. And that is my prayer. I say, may Chukwu Kabiam bless you and your household, and bless every one of us. Say,
okay, Maz, thank you. And greet your son for me. I see he's growing.
Exactly. Thank you. Catch you from.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Dear friends and lovers of freedom, this is MAP Eziokwu Bondo. Anyamala Pampo. Mana today, the Spirit of God really touched MAP. He calmed down. He never used some words or this economy, but that is the spirit of Biafra, because we are here to preach gospel truth. So I say, may Chukwu Kabiama bless Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. May Chukwu Kabiama bless the Directorate of State, DOS. May Chukwu Kabiama bless IPOB Media. May Chukwu Kabiama bless Eastern Security Network. May Chukwu Kabiama bless our legal teams. May Chukwu Kabiama bless Mazi Achibepol. MAP Eziokwu Bondo, one in Biafra land. May Chukwu Kabiama bless you all. I acknowledge every one of you. He say, until I come your way again, remain resolute, no retreat, no surrender. The war is about to start. Prepare yourself, fire for fire, spiritually and physically. Prepare yourself. When I die, shaky. Bless. Almost here, Biafra. IPOB, one family, IPOB. Please, I would love to welcome any autopilot in this platform. It will be interesting. Thank you, and remain blessed.